Hi, Hope. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Abraham. I promise it was not by accident. I did mean to start the live. Could you guys hear me? I didn't know if you guys could hear me. How long have you guys been waiting? Oh, you can see me now. Could you guys hear me? Good evening, Nick. Just a few minutes. Yvonne, hello, hello. I need to get the live chat set up. Hello, Wanda. No, okay. I was like, oh, Jody, y'all may have been cracking up. I was like text to speech writing, and it probably was not appropriate. Just kidding, guys. We're going to keep it a little classy in here. We know we just get a little bit of our laughs in. I just got back from getting my tattoo. Hello, Glenn. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, Patsy. Y'all are amazing. Brittany, I'm so glad you're on here. TikTok has been censoring me horrifically. Oh my gosh, I got flyaways like nobody's business. I've been like laying down in a chair this whole time. You did, Yvonne. You were watching my videos. Hello, KT. Hi, guys. Y'all are amazing. So, okay, we got tariffs going in. The trade war is upon us. What are you guys stocking up on? And then I'm going to tell you some of the things that we're stocking up on because I need to make a video on it just in case people missed the live. But we're getting a massive amount of wood put out on the property. Hi, Allison. Welcome in. Welcome in. Be sure you smash that like on the thing. Oh, Nick, you saw the TikTok regarding butterflies? Well, I just got back from shooting yesterday. It wasn't the best. It wasn't my best. I will admit that. My shooting this weekend was not my best. I did have a wind, a side wind going pretty hard, and my iron sights are zeroed in. They're perfect. But I was zeroing in a new scope, and I was probably 315 meters back, like right in that range. And my shots were all hitting all lower torso. Like, I mean, the dude wouldn't be alive. I can tell you that. But it was like zeroing it in. You had to watch it 3 times to know what was in my hands. Did you think it was a guitar case? Because it wasn't. It was not a guitar case. Somebody thought it was a saxophone case. Hi, Allison. How are you, my friend? You were thankful to be able to have. Oh, did during the tornadoes this. You had a tornado this morning in Texas? I'm so glad that you've been prepping, Brittany. I'm so happy you've been prepping because natural disasters, things happen all the time. All the time. But yeah, so I had to like get my shot group up. I had to just bring it up a little bit, about 3 clicks up, and then to the left. And then after that, it was straight head shots and chest shots. But it was a little iffy at the beginning. I did only miss 4 shots out of 40. So that's still good. I mean, that still qualifies as expert. That's a 36 out of 40. Wasn't my best work. My average is about a 38, but not when I'm sighting in. You're getting storms tonight and high winds, Hope. Oh, you guys, I hope you guys stay safe. But it definitely was not my best work. I think I have a video I can kind of show you guys. I don't know if I showed the whole shot group in it. I haven't posted it. So let's take a look. Got one target inside the tree. Another target. I was like trying to zoom in, but my camera quality was not the best. I had 2 cans over on the right. Stay safe, Serena. Just so you're clear. All right, it's time to go check on the target. We'll have to see. Hurricane season in 3 months in Florida. Yeah, there was a good head clip, but you could tell, like, my shot right below was, like, just a little it was a little to the right. He had no mouth. That boy has no mouth left. These are those splatters that I recommend. They are fun. I tell you what, they are a good time. It's time to practice. Let's try not to post this one. Save it into the drafts. But yeah, so it was a good one. I mean, it was a good time. Do you guys want to see the new ink before we get into tariffs? About 300 meters. So the first set, I was around probably 280. And then I pushed back once I knew that it was the scope, because my iron sights were really sighted in. They're perfect. But I have a new scope on there. I have a new vortex on there, and I just wanted to like mess with it a little bit better. And I just knew my shots were a little bit low. Plus, you had a side wind, making those adjustments. So then once I got it sighted in, then I went further back, and then I did a lot of kneeling exercises. I laid down in the prone, and then I did some walking advances. So as I was like walking up, I would shift right, and then I would hit a can. And I was having fun because I was like launching the cans in the air, and then as soon as it hit the ground, I'd hit the can again, next one, and so on and so forth. I really do like movement drills because not a lot of people realize that if you end up in any sort of firefight, you are going to be movement. It is about concealing and taking cover, but at the same time, you have to know how to approach. And so with that new scope, it's a little bulky for my liking. I don't know if I'm going to keep that scope. I haven't decided yet. I have not decided if I'm like fully, truly, madly in love with that scope, because with the movement, it's not as clear and crisp. Does that make sense? My hair is doing something funky. Chrissy, what are you doing? You have to be able to move. All right. I'm going to take my sweater off. I'll show you guys the tattoo. And then I'll be putting my hoodie back on, because I know a lot of you guys want me to do a tattoo live, but today was not that day. Today was not the day I was, it would have been an awkward position to do a live with. So we did the entire inner part of my arm. And she hurts a little, but it wraps all the way around to the back side. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is a mountainscape, and then you can see the reflection in the water. I don't know if you guys see it or if you like it. It's all over the place, but there's about 5 more sessions till this thing's finished, but hopefully it'll be finished pretty soon. You like it? I really like the flowers. They go behind her bow. Your local indoor range. Ooh, so you have a nice indoor range. See, I have my own outdoor range. I don't have an indoor range. I wish I was a millionaire. One day, but that's nice. There ain't no roaches in there or nothing. That's some fancy. That's fancy. Do they have good instructors? It is hard to find good instructors, I'll tell you that. See, I didn't have any really good instructors. I'll tell you, I'll be very honest with you guys. Hi, Teresa. What I had was a bunch of hillbillies because I grew up in a town with 200 people. And so I just learned to shoot out of the back of a truck, especially a moving truck. So then once we deployed, because I did convoy security, we had to do a lot of movement drills and like basic and AIT. I mean, you get like basic level, like it's nothing compared to like if you were deploying. And none of the boys could pass movement of vehicles and hitting targets. Nobody could pass it. And because I was a female and I was attached to a Cav Scout unit, which did not have females in it, they were like, no, no, we're not going to have a female behind a gun. And I was like, fine, whatever, I'll drive. And so as I was driving, and the gunners kept failing their qualification course. That's all they kept doing. They kept failing and failing and failing. And it was around midnight because we had to do the night fire. And they still kept failing. And finally, I approached one of my NCOs at the time. I mean, I was like I think I had just turned 20. Because I was 19, I just turned 20. And I was just like, hey, is there a chance? I was like, I'll bet you $200 that I can hit all the targets. And he was like, yeah, right. And I was like, please, just put me on the saw. It's fine. Or the 50 cal. I'm cool. I'm cool with either one. Just put me on one of them and just give me a chance. Just give me one chance. And he was like, fine, I'll take your money. But he's like, you'll never be a gunner. I was like, I don't want to be a gunner. I just want to qualify so we can go back and sleep because your girl likes to sleep. Okay. And so I got on there and I qualified. Perfect. 40 out of 40. And so then the next gun trip went through. They threw me on the top of that one, qualified that one, next one, qualified that one, next one, qualified that one. By the time we finished qualifying it, we all went back, went to sleep. And the next morning we were all woke up early and they were like, she's going to teach you how to shoot while moving. And I was like, I'm not sure how to teach them this because I grew up as a redneck. So we'll figure this out. And then from then on, I had a lot of respect from a lot of the guys I deployed with because I could hit shots that they couldn't hit. And anybody and everybody when it comes to guns is teachable. Y'all are teachable. Don't put yourself down. Most of the time if you're missing your shots, it has to do with your breathing. A lot of people forget that. So a lot of people when they go to take a shot, they hold their breath in. You don't want to do that. You want to breathe. And as you exhale, you're going to feel this pause in your chest. That pause is going to be when your hands are the steadiest. Your body is the steadiest. It's right in that inner switch before your lungs breathe in. That's when you pull the trigger. So hopefully that helps. I do have a lot of black underneath this eye. So, all right, let's talk about tariffs. So what we were talking about is there is a tariff war. What are some of the items you guys are going to be stocking up for? Me, personally, it's going to be any vehicle parts. Mine is made in the US, so I don't feel like many of my parts are going to be hard to find, but anything that I want to add on. You made it, Amy Lynn. Welcome in, welcome in. I will be adding those on. And then also solar inverters, solar generators. People get really mad about that. Hi, freebie queen. Welcome in, welcome in. Just make sure that if you're gonna make those purchases, now is the time. LKM, I think LKM's in here. All my Canadian friends, this is a warning. The trade war tariff is going to be affecting Canada. It'll be affecting the US also. But for my Canadian friends in here, Canadian Prepper has not raised any of the prices from his warehouse yet. So I would order now. If you're looking at some gear and you want it from CanadianPreparedness.com, this is what you want to do. Because the moment those prices start increasing for him to import stuff in, he's going to have to raise those prices, and his prices are fair. They are extremely, extremely fair. I 100% approve it. Oh yeah, Tyler, 100%. I'm friends with him. Those increases are coming. Like no matter what, they are coming. So I know a lot of my Canadian friends in here were asking me where they could get some freeze-dried food shipped to them because right now Canada has it stated on the border that freeze-dried food is considered perishable and it is getting stopped by customs on the border. Hello, Kelly. Welcome in. Welcome in. So right now is your time to do it. And he has a big warehouse that is stocked up. So, and he has not raised his prices yet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm making my transition on here. I'm learning how, getting a little guidance in it. But thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that. I'm done with TikTok. And of course, I revamped the name, because not all preps can be done frugally. We do a lot of frugal prepping, but for some weird reason, Doomsday Queen just comes off the tongue a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? It just comes off the tongue just a little bit better. So we revamped. We're coming this way. Plus, I think with the trade wars, TikTok's done, though. It's done. China is never going to tell them, to sell ByteDance. Never, ever, ever, ever. ByteDance owns Red Note. It owns all of it. There is no reason. You always feel treated like you're a toddler on TikTok. Amy, me too. Like the moment when I'm getting an interview done by like the LA Bible and I'm like pew pews and then I'm like, can we retract that? I mean guns. That's a problem. When you feel like you are constantly talking like an infant, that's a problem. That's not normal. That's not normal for anybody. So, I should be able to talk about guns, I should be able to talk about ammunition. I should be able to talk, and a lot of people don't realize like I am very apolitical. I am not very liberal, I'm not very conservative. I'm somewhere in the middle and I see through a lot of the bullshit and I get censored every which way because people cry. They cry, they get mad. They get mad. I say you should still keep prepping because things are going to prices are going to inflate. Like there's going to be things that are going to be affected the same way I said 4 years ago. Prices are going to keep going up. Yeah, you can see through you can see through all the propaganda too. Like, the funniest part of things on TikTok right now is there's, like, a whole group of haters that are on there, and they're like they think anybody who speaks against Zelensky is getting paid by Russia for Russia propaganda, and I'm like, "Y'all know that, like, TikTok's illegal in Russia, right? Like, people have to use, like, a VPN. They ain't paying no TikToker influencer to be talking about Russia. They don't care." So on YouTube, I can show guns on videos, just not on lives. So I can show them on videos, but not on lives. So there will be a lot more. I'm really mad at myself while I was at the property and I was shooting on the range. I had the camera aimed up and I have clips of me hitting the target, but there was a really epic clip and it was right when I turned sideways and I hit the can, it hit the ground, I hit the can, I hit the ground, I hit the can while I was still in movement. Like I was still like just boom, boom, boom. And I missed it and I was like, I need another camera. Like, I need 2 cameras from 2 different directions. I'm gonna get better at this influencing thing. It's just gonna take some time. Can I show liquor containers now? I don't know. Can Hold on, let's look it up. Can you show liquor on YouTube Live? Robert, I wanna know. Okay, let me know if there's anything else you Okay, Siri, you're no help. I don't know. You just can't drink it. You've seen it in other lives? Okay, hold up. Oh! Yes, Amy, I need to do that. Can I edit it right now? I can. Okay, give me 2.5 seconds to try to figure this out. Let's see if I can figure that out. Okay, let's see if this works. We will give you 4 seconds and then you need to be back here right now. You got it. How's that look? Did I do it right? Tell me I did it right. Tell me. Tell me I did it right. Was it good? Was it good for you? Hi, Cypher. Welcome in. Tasting channels, but not on live. I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on. Let me look it up. Can alcohol be on? I just don't want to get any violations because we are trying to get monetized and we're about 1 week away from being monetized. No, you can't drink alcohol content on Alcohol Live. It violates the policies. YouTube doesn't allow content to illegal goods and services, videos showing people drinking alcohol, discussing bad stuff, and abuse are likely to be in restricted mode. It also doesn't allow alcohol-related ads. No. Do you want me to just take a picture and send it to the Are you in the Discord? Can I just go take a picture and drop it in the Discord? If you're in the Discord, if I do that, then it helps. Links work. They look good. See, I'm so bad. I'm not a good influencer. I'm trying to get better. I need to go to like influencer boot camp. Like, y'all don't even know. I have to go get my hair recolored. This is my natural. But I have so many white hairs just chilling right there. I have to go get this all re-highlighted right there because I have like white. They're like skunk tails, and I saw it in the mirror. Oh, I have dye on my elbow. But yeah, so tariffs, wood is going to be an issue. We honestly, if we were not into this whole trade war, we could get the minerals that we were looking for from Canada. It's absolute BS. I'm so irritated by this trade war because freeze dry food companies can't ship to Canada. Canada isn't going to be able to export down to here. It's like turning into a war, and we all saw that this was coming no matter what. I honestly did not see Canada coming. Like, I did not see us beefing with Canada. It makes me actually extremely irritable. Another tip is having a long title. More relevant keywords, the better. Are you like a YouTube like coach? Because I'm interested in it, girl. I'm interested. You had me right on the coaching aspect. What do you guys think is gonna happen? I know you're hot shot. I know this. I know you. Silly ghost. Tricks are for kids. She's just trying to mess with me. Is asking to partner with the US. Uganda? I wouldn't doubt that. We've always had really good blood with Uganda. I was friends with a lot of Ugandan soldiers while I was deployed. Yes, I did. I did know it was you. Um, so lumber, that's a big one. That's the biggest thing that I get from Canada. I mean, there's so many things. I'm not gonna lie, freeze dry wholesalers, I did just order a shit ton of avocados. I did. I ordered a ton of avocados. I do not think I can grow avocados very well here in Utah. I can sure as heck try, but I am not going to pay for inflated prices. Yeah, a lot of feed from yeah. I'm nervous on that one, Tyler, because I do have animals. I only have chickens. I don't have any large livestock, but I am nervous on that one from our friends who do get their animal feed. You didn't even know we were beefing. Joanne, we don't want beef with Canada. Like, we love Canada. I mean, sure, it was funny. We asked them if they want to be our 51st state. We'll give you guns. I mean, I feel like that's a great trade. Like, let's not punish people and do they don't even like Trudeau, okay? We don't need him. But we don't need to be tariffing them and increasing all these prices and pushing them down. But we don't need to be fighting with them, okay? Like leave right? I agree, Tyler. I agree. It's like, can we just leave our Canadian friends alone? Like I get it. We're like the drunk stepbrother that just keeps getting himself in trouble. Southern Sapper, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. He goes, "Now I have my fake name on here, so now she can't troll." I had some guy literally pushing 60 come in and he goes, "Hold on. I gotta pretend I got a nice white beard and I'm sitting in my Ford 250 because that boy didn't realize like I know my trucks. And so when I like took a peek see on his profile picture, I was like, "Oh, you drive a Ford 250. All right, cool. And I can probably narrow down the year pretty quick." Um, and he's like, "Your land's in a low flat valley. Not very tactical." And I was like, "N no, no, my land's not." Part of my land is. There is a whole open valley. Where we're building the cabin is actually up above and it's surrounded, right? Like, it's not surrounded, but I have high ground. People are peering in, like, you can't peer in where we're building the cabin. But where the places I do show in videos, because I don't want people to figure out where I'm at, like landmarks, I'm gonna show the valley because that's easier. And he goes, "I've got grazing rights next to your property. I know where you are." And I was like, "Show the fuck up, dude. Just show up." Second of all, why the hell would you play with somebody with influencer money? I don't want to sound like a jerk. But that sounds like you want me to buy the places that you're getting supposedly permits to graze your animals in spite. And then I reject the grazing right. Grazing rights just means that somebody else owns the land and they say, "Okay, you can graze over here. Here's a permit for it." Like, I own over 80 acres. You you're like playing a really bad game right there. Like, that's not like that's like the one where it's like if I was gonna go beef with somebody who I know makes way more money than me on the internet, and then I'm like, "No, no, 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 I'm gonna go do this." I know that they're gonna outshine me. I know they're gonna do it. I know it. I know that they're gonna come for me right there. So, what? And I was like, "Why is it always the dude with the beard?" Like, "I know where your grazing permit I got grazing permits near there." And I was like, "There's literally 2 neighbors near my property, 2. I know both of them." All I have to say is, does anybody have a grazing permit near you?" And if they say no, or "Yeah, we have one guy," I'd be like, "I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Cancel his grazing permit. He can go take his cows somewhere else." He was trying to prove that my land is in a valley, which was really weird because I feel like a lot of you guys have seen the upper portion of the land. So on the land where we're building, you actually can see out for like 6 miles, but we have the overhang, like we're up above. Somebody goes, "Boomers." I know. I was like, "Dang, you want to fight with me? Okay. Okay. I'm a millennial. I'm neglected and dead inside. So I don't think there's much more to hurt." And the funny part is, like, the area that my land is near is an itty bitty tiny town, and he used his full name. And I've already messaged somebody and I said, "Is there somebody by this name from the town?" And they're like, "No." So I'm like, "He's obviously not from the area." But it only took me like 2 seconds to verify it. Like, it's a small town. Everybody knows everybody. They like to leave each other alone. Ain't nobody up in each other's business. Yeah. That's what I thought too, Southern Sappers, because he was trying to claim it was the land right next to my land. Like, he was going back and forth in the comments. But there's no open range land there either. Like, it's all private, and I own most of it. Like, I'm trying to pick up another 70 acres. We're trying to up this to, like, at least 400 acres just because I wanna mess with it. I don't want anyone to drive down any of my roads because I'm selfish. 36 people in here. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. Maybe I'm a little selfish in that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm just like, okay. Do you drain your power station battery to recharge? So I do. I use like my Jackery, I'll bring it all the way down and then recharge it back up. But I don't do it every time. Tyler says, smash that like button. 40 of you guys in here, smash the like button. I think there was a ton of celebrities planning to leave our country. Have they not left yet? I swear, we hear celebrities are all like, "We're leaving, we're leaving, we're leaving." I had a follower do the same thing, and it was very celebrity-like, but the person wasn't a celebrity, and she wigged out on me. She was like, I need to get a passport, and I've gotta move." And I was like, "Where are you gonna move to?" And she goes, "I don't know, the UK." And I'm like, "The UK's literally going into World War III. That's where you wanna go? I think I'll stay here." I mean, it doesn't mean I'm happy. I'm not happy with what Trump's doing with Canada. I'm not happy about that whatsoever. But yeah, you ain't gonna catch me over in the UK right now. We're across over here, the Xennials. Yes. Facts inside, sadly, they're still here. By the way, chat, hitting the heart is not the same as on TikTok, like hitting a like. You got to hold it down, hold the screen down. It's going to pop up and then hit the thumbs up. But yeah, I mean, things are going to get better. YouTube is a little bit harder. That's why I'm trying to do YouTube lives almost every day so that it gets easier for everybody else. So then it becomes second nature. Because honestly, with this trade war, first things first, y'all know that today marked the first day of the most delinquent mortgage payments since 2008. Did any of you guys know that? Sorry, can you say that again? Okay, so you're going to hold down the button. You're going to hold down my face if you're on your phone. Okay. You're going to just hold it down and then it's going to pop up a screen and then you're going to hit the thumbs up right there. I got you, Joanne. Where are you going to go that isn't on the brink of war? Let me know. They all have rules, right? You got to hold down the center of the screen. All right, Tyler. I will see you soon. I hope to see you around. There'll be a new freeze dry video tonight, but then there's going to be Prepper's Pantry first thing in the morning and just some basic prepping 101 as we advance on, which is what I love about what I love about TikTok. What I love about YouTube is I'm going to be able to just advance on, and if somebody doesn't know a subject, they can go and watch the video. Unlike TikTok, where I get to see people for 5 seconds, and we can never get past prepping 101. Like there's other stuff I want to cover that's a little bit bigger of issues for us, and especially like with these tariffs. Now is the time. If you're going to get a solar generator, now is the time. This is the time you make your investments. Look at what Jeremiah just said. Tap the X right corner of the chat, top left thumbs up to get back in. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing that. But a lot of people don't understand is TikTok has kept us very, very level. Does that make sense to you guys? We've not been allowed to advance our prepping and teaching in prepping On collection of rainwater and compost piles. Yes. We're going to be doing one out there because I have to build 3 water collection tanks out there on the property. I'm building just like a mini roof that slopes in, and then there's 55-gallon drums underneath it. Because it is such a big piece of property, trying to get rain collection all over, it's going to be very sporadic, but it's going to work. I believe it's going to work. We got fingers crossed, right? Like fingers crossed in this. Hello, Kayla. You missed me with your morning coffee. I was on TikTok earlier this morning, but I will be on here more. Just so you know, Kayla, I know you're in Canada. Canadian Prepper said he is not raising the prices in his store yet. As soon as he gets his shipments in, he's going to have to raise prices. So if you wanted to get some stuff, I know you were asking about freeze-dried food. Now would be your time because obviously Canada is getting tariffs too. You're not on YouTube Ninja, but I know. You're not fully on YouTube. Yes, I got you on there because I asked him and then he said use the code Prepper Survival, get 10% off. That's his code. I don't claim any money. Like we're just friends and I just want to make sure that everyone from Canada can get the products that they're looking for. So if you choose to shop other places, I just don't know if it's going to get marked up because of these tariffs. You did, Jennifer. Thank you. What'd you get? What did you get as your freeze-dried food? Yeah, Prepper Survival. Thank you, Amy. Hotshot's trying to become a mod. She on this. Homestead. She coming for your badge. She's coming for her badge. What did you order? So some things that I've ordered extra and excessive amount. I've ordered a ton of freeze-dried eggs. A ton. They haven't been hit by the increase of prices. She goes, I'm just a friend. Homestead, she's coming for you. I just got to mess with Homestead just a little bit. She goes, no, I just got this. Now, the cool part is, even though you see some crumbles in it, don't psych yourself out with it. When I rehydrated it, it was perfect and fluffy, which was amazing because I was like, the one thing I have noticed with Ready and both of them are named Ready. Ready and Ready is when they're super crumbly and they're scrambled eggs. When I put water in them, they don't reform in. These get so fluffy, which you're going to see in the next upcoming videos because it has this in it. And I'm using the bottom of my barrel bag. Like bottom of the barrel bag. So there's crumbles and everything in it. It's not aesthetically pleasing, but it was freaking delicious. And we did the Canadian bacon, which I got to tell Brooke J that we did that. Try putting 300-gallon IBC. But make sure. That's awesome, Jeremiah. Steak, eggs, chicken, green beans. You got the chicken nuggets and the meatballs. Woo! I'm telling you right now, she did the mother load. The mother load. Okay. This is on the agenda for next week is the meatballs. The meatballs are freaking fantastic. I've already ate some and they are so freaking good, you guys. But then you have freeze-dried chicken nuggets. These are my son's. I'm not allowed to open them. I have to buy my own so I can test it out for you guys because my son may starve if the apocalypse happens if he doesn't have a massive amount of chicken nuggets. No. So Joanne, I use Dry Wholesalers. I think those are garbage. Tyler, if Tyler's still in here, go tell Canadian Prepper. I'm going to give him a thumbs up. He was right. They're not good compared to these. Like they're not. They're all right. Like their price point, but when you're investing that much money, I mean, what? It's a 6-month kit and you're investing I think it's like $900 into a 3-month kit. $900, you can get so much of a different variety and like actual food to cook with. You can actually stock up on more rice and beans, the substitute. than what's going to come in those 3-month kits. And I only know this because I've broken them down and I've ripped them all open. And I was going to try to prove my point to Canadian Prepper. He was wrong and he was right. And I can own that. Okay. I can own it. I can own it. You've been waiting for me to try the chicken nuggets. I should do them. I should just steam them. Thanks, Homestead. I also put all the links in the description too. Hotshot was teaching me how to do that. These ones, let me double check. Italian style fully cooked meatballs. Hold on. They are ground beef, water, breadcrumbs. They're ground beef. These ones don't have sausage on them. They have Parmesan cheese in them, bell peppers, mustard seed. Yeah, it is just, it's ground beef. It's ground beef. I didn't do the nugs. I've ate the nugs before. But now I need to do them. Like, I'm not allowed to open that one. That one's my son's. So I'll order another one for you guys. But I did the mac and cheese. That's what we're thinking of. The mac and cheese wedges. They're like a nugget. So they were steamed. You must have missed that. You scrambled 200 eggs to freeze dry today, and you have a mountain of dishes to get through. Excuses. That's what it was. The mac and cheese wedges were phenomenal. I was actually shocked. Like, I didn't think I'd like them, and I liked them. I definitely liked them. I was like, okay, we bring in some delicacy to the apocalypse. You're still stacking surplus of overstock of military MRE rations. Do you have a good MRE rations to go through? He owns the MRE company. I do have a code. So if you want to save money on MRE stuff, they have some cool stuff on that website. It's MRE surplus. Let me look it up. I can tell you right now. We're going to go to my link tree really fast. Except for your girl don't know what she's doing while she's on live. Oh, I won't try the crab legs. I'm selfish, Courtney. I am selfish. If the apocalypse happens and somebody is trying to raid and I get to clear out some people, and I say this with a smile on my face because you know my PTSD is just like, please try me, because there's just some things you can't fix in therapy. But the moment that battle is done, and I don't care who's it with, it could be my neighbor, it could be a guy down the road, I don't care who it is, it could be a troll off TikTok, I don't care. You know your girl is going to crack open some rum, make herself a freeze-dried freaking pina colada, and I am going to be having crab legs dipped in butter, okay? Y'all know I'm a psycho. Just admit it, okay? When we're preparing for the apocalypse, we don't have to be like the road. We don't have to be like, oh God, I'm considering cannibalism. I plan to be living my best life with my children and my husband. Like, I just plan. I'm planning for it. Okay. Okay. All right. Just so we're all clear. Not all of us are built the same. Told you. When I was out at the property, I realized I had not replenished the fuel supply from when I was out there when it was negative. So if you guys did not know, while I was out there, there was no fuel. So me and Magnus just snugged inside the sleeping bag. It was great. It was in the 20s, 30s. It was perfect temperature. We were fine. But you know your girl don't like to be cold. She likes to prep for everything. Jeremiah, MRE Depot. If you go to MRE Depot, this is the site. It looks like this. They do all the MRE, like putting together the boxes that are sent to the military. They're the DoD contract. That's who owns this. He owns both. Use code CharminglyFrugal, and I think he gives you 10% or 12%. Like he always ups my code higher. So get yourself a discount on there because they have some really cool items. I did order a few. I'm not even going to lie to you. Y'all gonna laugh because it's the military nostalgia that comes in when it happens. Okay, so not gonna lie, real canned butter from France, Bordel's. Oh, that stuff is good. Cannibalism? Are you looking for a recipe? Oh, you ordered through Amazon? So this is an actual like this is who makes the MREs. But they have some really cool ones. So I get my mini Tabasco sauces from them. And it's always sold out. But I get mini Tabasco sauces because y'all, apocalypse happens, a natural disaster happens. Your girl grew up eating MREs. I want some flavor in what I am eating. Okay. So I get those. I also get some of the mini ketchups. Just me? Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. What's the other one? The First Strike single rations, they're sold out. I should have done it. Okay, so they have the blueberry turnovers. They have where is it? Where is it? They have so many good ones. Okay, so this one's sold out, but I did this one. It's the mini Tabascos. You know what I'm talking about here. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's see if come on, phone. Little mini Tabascos. Hey, we ain't eating people yet. It's not the road. Right? So they have them there. They have them there. And then this is who's contracted for our government. This is his civilian, like the job, like what he's allowed to sell that's outside of the military. But you have your First Strike ration bars, which my husband, he's airborne, he loves them. Like I stock up on those bad boys. They're like $2.95 a piece, but they're chocked with calories. If you guys don't understand what an MRE is, an MRE is a high abundance of calories that are ready to consume right now. Oh, hold on. Only a newbie would be the person who wants to eat an entire MRE, okay? You pick and choose your battles because it may be harder to poop later. I'm the one who will say that to you. Okay, so now that we're all clear, most people who serve are going to pick and choose what they find tasty inside of an MRE. We're kind of like little like scavengers. And I'm like, ooh, the chili mac, I like that one. But everything else, it can stay to the side. And then you trade it with somebody else. So you get to pick things that you want in there. So like the apple cinnamon flavored nutritious energy bar, that thing is a beast and it is delicious. I just clicked out of the website. Son of a gun. But they also have the MRE breads. They have their number 10 cans. Clear. Sorry, Nick. Jeez, Nick's like, she is wild in here. Welcome to Late Night Prepping with CF. You can order a case of 144 mini bottles for $74. I have a neighbor that's going to end up like the road if he keeps strong eyes. Oh, you just came in here wild in here. Holy cow. You know what? Is he a jerk? Like, is it worth the cannibalism and the end of the world? Like, do you think he's going to be a little gamey? Or maybe not? I don't know. All right. So let's finish. We'll keep going. Okay. Might just end up. Strong eyes is wild in here. Oh, we brought some fun ones to YouTube today, and I am so happy you are here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love it. See, now if we were on TikTok right now, somebody would have reported that. Don't worry, Strong Eyes. We are not reporting you for that. But if this was TikTok, there would be a red flag. It would be like hazard behavior, bullying intent. What was the one that somebody kept reporting me on TikTok? Gambling. We'd be talking about water preservation. I'm like, oh, you can use water tablets. You can use different storage containers, blah, blah, blah. And I got reported for gambling and I lost. I lost the appeal. Like they be wild over there. They be really, really wild. Okay. They're going to be, they're wild. They're wild. They are wild. I just let people believe West Virginia is like a wrong turn movie. Oh, Pappy. Y'all are unhinged. Everybody in the chat write unhinged. I need you guys to write unhinged. If you're unhinged preppers in here, I'm here for it. I'm here for it because you know what? We got tariff wars and our government's a little unhinged right now and the world is a little unhinged. Unhinged, 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 unhinged. I'm digging it. Unhinged. See, look at you guys. I knew it. I knew you guys were all a little unhinged. You know what I mean? I knew it. You put all these preppers together and they start talking about world domination. I'm just kidding. We don't talk about world. We actually kind of just want the world to be dominated and then we're just going to chill. But y'all, I don't want World War III yet until at least I get a bunker, okay? Just saying. Joanne, you're only if you're here through desktop. Wait, what? Jennifer, you're a new prepper, not unhinged yet. Oh, Jennifer, you'll be with us. You'll be with us. Okay, what is your weirdest prep you guys collect on here? What is your weirdest prep? Because when I tell you guys what my weirdest prep is, what is your guys' most unhinged prep? So my most unhinged prep is I like to collect spike strips. I don't know why. I don't know why. Syringes. Prepper Dawn says syringes. Okay. Mine is spike strips. Like I want to dismantle your car at least 5 miles down the road from the property. It's my most unhinged prep. There's 2 roads near me. I will unhinge a large rat trap for squirrels. Okay, Strong Eyes. Mine is straight up spike strips. Like it's kind of like hunting, right? Like, oh, got one. We're gonna enjoy this. Is that normal? I don't think that's normal. I don't think that's normal at all. The hill has eyes stuff right there. Strong Eyes is like, I like that. That's like the hill has eyes. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it kind of is like Texas Massacre, like Chainsaw Massacre. Like, is there a reason that I am 5'1"? Is there a reason that I should own multiple things of spike strips? No, there's no fucking reason whatsoever I should have spike strips, as unhinged as I am. So y'all can drive around in your Teslas with your rechargeable energy, but I might snag that vehicle. I'm telling you right now, I might actually snag that vehicle from you. Not a bad idea though. Big game animals are about people size. True. 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 That is always true. Reading glasses. Oh, he has 50 pairs. Oh, you could be slinging those on the dark web right there. Reading glasses. I'm telling you, as I age, I feel like I get the Ariana Grande squint. You guys know what I'm talking about? Where I'm like trying to see the comment section. I'm like, are you guys there? Are you guys there? What's another one? What's a weird prep I feel like I have? Hi, local prepper. We're talking about the weirdest prep item you might have or the most unhinged prep item. So just go ahead and pick your poison. Most What's the thing you have the most of and what's the thing you have that's most unhinged? We have decided my unhinged is my collection of spike strips. Should I have a lot of them? Probably not. Do I just plan to use them if the world ever was to cease to exist to acquire what I need to acquire and kind of Strong Eyes said kind of like The Hills Have Eyes. I was thinking Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, it's not normal. It's not okay. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not hot shot. The chat is rogue tonight. Y'all are rogue. Every single one of you have absolutely, I love it, but you've lost your minds. Lost your minds. Y'all have lost. That would have been an instant ban on TikTok. Instant ban. The whole channel would have crashed out. Crashed out, unless you're Trevino. MRE heater to start a campfire. No, you're not, Jeremiah. I've done that. You're so tired. You're just over here posting SHTF. You're welcome. Local prepper. Me and local prepper are going to be working out something to do together. It's going to be really fun. Well, it's better over here because I can actually speak my mind. Okay, so I mean, I said it, spike strips. Okay. I didn't go down hot shots trail, but I did say spike strips. Some of us find enjoyment in life in other aspects. I can't. I can't with this shit today. Ham radios. You think you have two toes? Dawn, I'm with you there. My radio collection is a little intense. It's a little intense, like between the GMR sets and the Midlands and like I feel like I could build Wally if shit ever hit the fan. Like, and they're all in EMP protection. I'm like, oh, not that I'm gonna need like 30 of them, but I'm like, oh, just one more for it. Then I think about, like, Fear the Walking Dead, and I'm like, would I leave boxes out that says, "Take what you need, leave what you don't," and then leave them all radio so that I can track them? How many of you guys have been here? Yeah, I got new ink done today. Some new ink. We're working on the rest of the sleeve. Thanks. Thanks, my friend. How's your girlfriend? I know you said you were taking her to the hospital. You think you have 2. What's another one? I feel like another unnatural prep is my solar. Like, anything solar, I got my grubby little fingers into it, okay? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Jeremiah says, "I feel more at home here. No more replacement. No more replacements for communication equipment." Yes. Yeah, you're in safe hands. I feel like so see, and how we just all talked about that. Every single person in here, I feel like, has operated a ham radio on TikTok, and then I would have to answer like 500,000 questions. They'd be like, "Hold on, let me find one." They'd be like, "How do you turn it on?" And I'd be like, "There's an instruction manual. Turn it on for me. Can you show me the programming?" And I'm like, "If you don't even know how to turn it on, why would I teach you how to program that shit?" Excuse my foul language. Sorry, veteran. I don't have any other way I talk, but yeah, like, why would I teach somebody how to program if they don't know how to turn it on? You wanna find more propane stuff or more propane powered stuff? A bike would be cool. I really want a new e-bike. I want an e-bike really, really bad with solar panels just so I can go zoom, zoom. Been saving up. Been saving up. Between that and fresh running water on the property, I have 2 choices, guys. Not how to jailbreak the Baofeng, right? Yes. I feel you, local prepper. Like, I have so many. You have 3 forklift skids. Oh, I love that, Jeremiah. So for me, it's between the e-bikes or fresh running water. And obviously, I'm gonna choose putting fresh water out on the property first before I'm gonna do the e-bike, right? There's only so many options I get in this. So the e-bike love, I just have to wait till then after the well is installed. Once the well is installed and they want all, food, water, security, that's in the order. Water, food, and security. I have food, I have security. I do have water out there. I do have like I think I have over 1,000 gallons storage facility out there of water, but I need a never ending supply of water. Does that make sense? So, well is more important than anything else, even my Zoom Zoom bike. Okay. Okay. Ricky says, I would be silently waiting for someone to ask you to turn it in, to turn it on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ricky, what do you think's the funny Ricky has been a mod for a very, very long time. What is one of the most annoying questions we get on TikTok? I feel like right now we got 35 people in here that all prep. Even if you're a new prepper, you're feeling more comfortable talking about stuff. You're really digesting it. You're really ready to make that next step. If you're new in here, you're probably making your step from I wouldn't even consider you a newbie anymore. If you're in here on lives actively listening, learning, preserving food, I would say you're upgrading constantly. But I feel like TikTok always just brings us back like 4 notches. It's like I gotta go back to preschool and reteach all the fundamentals, and some of y'all are ready to go to high school. Have is 300 bottles of homemade wine. Tastes terrible, but in the apocalypse, it would get the job done. Dawn, that is perfect. I'm not gonna lie. While I was deployed in Iraq, I learned how to fermentate. I don't know, is this word gonna get me banned? I get so scared. Haji juice. That's what we called it. It's juice. It comes in a juice box. It's from Iraq. It's in Arabic. I don't know how any other words to say it. Somewhere in Nevada, newish, but I'm still in here taking notes. I love it. I love that. But it's little juice boxes and they're in Arabic. And so I obviously at 20 years old, I mean, if they're gonna send me to Iraq to die, I'm gonna have a drink. And yes, my friends and family were sending me water bottles filled with vodka overseas, and I'd have that. But so I'm not even gonna like, no, I straight up made liquor from those juices. And it was probably close to moonshine. It definitely was not the same, but oh, I fermentated the crap out of that thing. And it probably could have ended one of us. But you know what? At the end, after 4 months, I was like, everybody want to try. What did I call it? I called it goulash. I was like, who wants some goulash? And so I was pouring it in, and everybody was like, okay, we're going to try. We all drank this much. We were shit faced. It was done. It was done. Everyone was like, I don't know what she brewed out by the mechanic bay, but oh yeah, Middle East moonshine. They were like magnificent. And I was like, we're going to have fun with this when we're not doing convoys. And all of a sudden, the entire company was just like sloshed onto the ground. And our NCOs were just like screaming and yelling. And they realized that I had found an area to brew up in my cauldron. I got my little juice. Was there papaya juice in there? Probably. Mango? Probably. I don't know. It was in Arabic. I just poured it all into a pot. It was most questionable college drink of your life. I would drink the heck out of. So you having 300 bottles of homemade wine that tastes terrible, I think it's perfect. Not gonna lie, I have pickle vodka. Pickle vodka. If the world ends, you know your girl loves her pickles. So we just got to do it. We just got to do it right. You know what I mean? We just got to do it right. Hold on. Ew. The realtor that I fired. Hold on. Perspective. Sorry, I have to respond to this text message. Brainstorming ideas. I don't know if I would put that on there. Sandbox jungle juice. It sounds awesome. Yes, it is. It is awesome. Honestly, sir, this juice must have turned bad. Yeah. No, well, it was funny because the first sergeant was a raging alcoholic, so he would come to my room, Mac, because that's what they called me, was Mac. You have any And I'd be like, so we used to get into a lot of fights because women weren't, you have to have a female battle buddy, okay? When you're deployed. Well, you're supposed to, okay? But I deployed with a bunch of Cab Scouts, so there's not a lot of females to choose from. One of them was a hoe. Pretty sure I don't want to be putting myself out there like that. The other one was completely crazy. So there can only be room for one crazy. So I can't go with her. And so I was bargaining with the first sergeant and I was like, and this is where bartering comes in, guys. This is the bartering aspect. First sergeant, here's this bottle. I'm allowed to go do a 10-mile run by myself. No, you're not. Yes, I am. I'm 20 years old, and if you guys have sent me out here to die, you're going to allow me to go for a jog by myself. And we would barter back and forth. You learn a little bit about hard negotiations. And he, of course, had the shakes, and he'd be like, okay, Mac, you have fun. And I'd be like, okay, dude, you have fun. You sip that up. Sippy, sippy. Kind of, just because I think it's going to be, yes. It's by Texas Crafts. Wait, what is? Barter sour pickle vodka. It tastes like pickle juice. Ooh, that sounds good. BRB neighbors are being loud. Gotta invite them to the barbecue. Strong eyes. Come back to the light. It's not the apocalypse yet. It's not the apocalypse. Come here. Strong eyes. Get your ass over in here. He's over there offering to take him over to be a cannibal. He's inviting his neighbor, the neighbor he joked about eating, to the barbecue. Y'all don't realize. Back in high school, me and my buddy made some moonshine. Could have been used as rocket fuel. Oh my gosh. Did you grow up in a little country town? Because I feel like if you did not sell moonshine in high school, we're just built different. If you weren't peddling your local's illegal moonshine operation to other high schoolers when you were in high school, we're just not the same. Maybe I'm the problem. I already figured it out. I'm the problem. I figured this out. Oh, you guys are totally normal. Why are you in here with me? Jeez Louise. Why are you guys in here with me? Y'all know I am unhinged. Unhinged. Make sure you buy some freeze-dried food. You're welcome. Oh, do we want to watch Trump's address? I'm a little nervous over Trump's address. We're going to have to figure that out. How do you spell mansplain? Mansplain. Is it all one word, mansplain? I mean, I know this is like a made up word. America. Dear jerky. Oh my gosh. Strong eyes. You can't eat your neighbor. Strong eyes. You can't eat your neighbor. Only women know how to spell that. Mansplain. They don't like to be mansplained. I feel like I mansplain, so I feel like I'm a perpetrator in this. They don't like to be mansplained. Ugh. That probably sounds stupid, right? Right? I don't know how to. Why didn't when I type mansplain, it goes into manslaughter? Strong eyes, you can't come eat. Oh, Y'all are out of control. Y'all better let everybody know on TikTok our lives over here are so much more fun. I challenge you to write to at least 5 people in the comment section under my videos and tell them how much more fun. YouTube's a lot more fun. Y'all, we don't even need trolls in here. We're trolls ourselves. We don't need anyone coming in being like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." Like, you know what? And we got Strong Eyes over there licking his chops when his neighbors comes to the door. We're gonna have a luau with enough spices and hot sauce. Anything is popular. The poll idea, can you give like 4 or 5 options and ask which barter find most valuable? Ooh. I don't know how to do poll options yet, girl. I need a lesson. I have to find I don't know if I can do that in here. I know a guy that knows a guy. Y'all have lost your mind. Y'all have lost your mind. There we go. Okay. Okay, local prepper is gonna have like a Zoom conference call with me, and he's going to yell at me quite a bit. He's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh!" I mean, at this point, I feel like we should just be on first name basis. You can just yell Crystal and be like, "Oh my gosh, what is she doing? Why?" And got Strong Eyes over there going. He's like, "Hold on, do we got props in here? Give me a second. Hold on, hold on. I got you. I got you. I got you." I gotta think of something good. Strong Eyes is over here and he's like, "Are we going to have some tacos or are we going to have a lemon garlic roast?" Strong Eyes is just like he's just prepping seasonings for the apocalypse. Do you know how many people on TikTok are so unhinged that was all their comments to me? They were like cannibalism, 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 and I was like, "Y'all, have we really gotten to that point yet? Like, are we really there? Okay." We've straight crossed into SHTF. Oh yeah, and you know when I prep the good stuff, right? Like we got to do the kinders. Can't do any other way, right? We got to do a big old thing of taco seasoning. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You plan to barter seasoning, just seasoning. I am telling you right now, I may have an unhealthy addiction to water filters. That one would be one of my toxic preps. Water filters. Oh my gosh, your girl's got problems between activated charcoal, gravity fed charcoal filters. You know, you got your life straws, your Sawyer water bottles, your all these other ones, right? I am telling you right now, if the apocalypse happened and you locked eyes with me, and don't worry, I already prep all the items that I'm looking to trade for. Like I already prepped them. Okay. Nicotine, all of the things, you know, nicotine, alcohol, you name it, I prep it. But you look at me with like a sultry eye and you're like, I got a case full of rippets in the back of my truck. I'd be like, well, what'd you need? What'd you need? You need a solar Jenny? I got you. I got you. Bring those rippets. Do you know the amount of damage I could do? Filter, 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 Marsha, 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 Marsha. Wait, what? Did I say something wrong? Filter, 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 filter. Okay, wait, wait, wait. You're talking about my water filters. Okay. Marsha, 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 Marsha. If you guys did not know, that is actually the biggest beef we had on TikTok is It wasn't somebody getting mad about my buckets. It's fine. Whatever, buckets, buckets. But it was the fact that somebody was trying to teach. Oh, it was Brady Bunch reference. Okay, perfect. That's what I thought when you said Marsha, Marsha, Marsha after. Was somebody was trying, and I'm gonna say this out loud for local prepper because we got some preppers in here, okay? We don't got baby preppers, we got preppers in here, okay? Not saying it can't be done. It can be done. But I'm not one for it. But there was a prepper and he was trying to say life straws and Sawyers and all of those failed the test. Okay, they failed the test. But his test, he filtered first off green slimy pond water without straining it or anything, okay? And then he did not even mention it to his chat that there's purification and filtration, right? When it comes to swamp water, I'm going to purify that crap first before I run it through my filters. Why? Because first of all, your filters are going to gather algae and it's going to build up, okay? There are rippets and double shots. Yes. Jeremiah, I am so down. Okay. It will jam up your straw. It works, but it will jam up the straw. But then not only did that, he said, I'm gonna prove this woman wrong. So he was really angry that there was a female prepper. Okay. I figured it out once he did a live and I recorded what it was said. Okay. Not the buckets. Not the buckets. We like my buckets. It's fine. You can like my buckets. Like, not the other word. I know one of you guys were going to turn this dirty in here, but like my buckets. Y'all can like them or hate them. It's fine. I'm not going to judge you. Anyways, yeah, what KT just said. Then he did a video and said that you can drink sewer water without having to purify. Without having to purify. Ooh. Oh. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time in the field. Oh, you can't pay me to do that. Oh no. No, no, no. 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 There is a safe way. There is a very safe way. Oh, that is a last resort. Like there better not be a water source for 100 freaking miles. I will walk first before I will do it. The ink's looking good, isn't she? She's looking great. Yeah. Thank you for saying it. And so when I called that out, they decided to make a bunch of Miss Piggy profile pictures and then say that I look like a pig, that I'm overweight. News to me. Thank you. Like I couldn't because I called it out because once again, TikTok is a scrolling app. You only get somebody's attention for 5 seconds on that app, okay? I can't teach people to prep if they're making bad choices. You know what I mean? Like you cannot. No, it wasn't. It wasn't local. It was, well, somebody type in the chat. One of y'all can type in the chat. No, but she's given out some really great tidbit information. It's not bad. She's just more stirring up a civil war than anything. She's all right. Thanks, Joanne. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Nobody in my chat's even going to hide the fact of who it is. Oh, you're forgetting the other one. Somebody who doesn't know how to spell the word commander. You got to put that one in there because he was in the live chat talking about we're going to filter sewer water. Oh, I can't, you guys. I can't. You can. Oh, no, 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 no. I will spend $40,000 and drill myself a well on multiple pieces of property. I don't care. I will filter some stuff out of water, but that one, Kayla's like, damn pond water drinkers. You can't and you never will have to. Exactly. You can't. Real life troll hunting? Yes. Yes. So then they went on their merry little way, and this was all because all of this trolling happened was because on the pond water video, I wrote underneath, and all I said was 2 sentences. I said, "When it comes to new preppers, we have to teach them between water purification and water filtration, and when you put those 2 together, they're a beautiful couple. As long as you can understand the difference between purification and filtration, and you combine those together, you are essentially, like, invincible." Like, I know that sounds crazy, but if you know how to purify your own water and filtrate your own water, can we invite them to the barbecue? Absolutely. I will not be partaking on that barbecue, but you go right ahead. You Strong Eyes, you have a ball with that. Literally. Oh yeah. It's one of those things where so when I'm teaching people, I want you guys to understand that yes, you can purify a lot of different waters and then you can filter them too. And then, you're not little Timmy dying of dysentery on the Oregon Trail. But you would never teach. Oh no, the sewer water. Oh, I couldn't even believe. I could not believe my ears when I heard that. I was like, I can't go say anything to them because they have me blocked. Strong Eyes is unhinged in here, but we like Strong Eyes. Strong Eyes, you are adopted into here. You are officially family for life. Family for life, for sure. 100%. 100%. Love it. I absolutely love it. It's official. Don't worry. He doesn't like me because I'm a female prepper. Oh my gosh. Yeah, local prepper. It was I mm, I was flabbergasted by the information put out. Like, I think the worst video I've ever made was I was mylaring, and I will own my own mistakes, you guys. I own everything that I do wrong. And as a prepper, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. But I was mylaring a ton of rice, a ton of flour, all kinds of stuff. And then I went to make a video. Is like 12. I feel that. I only have 2,000 followers on here. We're hoping we're going to get up there soon. We really got to get there. I'm willing to bring Bonnet Betty back on TikTok if people will come over to YouTube. I will bribe a Barb series. I will straight bribe a Barb series. I am not above it. I'm not above it. It'll be fine. It'll be wonderful. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But I'm here, bring the Barb Betty. Okay, saw this movie. It's a movie, but still, they used the back of the toilet water unfiltered. And I was like, no. Okay, so if you guys know in the back tank of like, I would still use a filter. I'm with any stagnant water, I would use a filter. Minimum, no matter what. But on the back of a toilet, you have that tank, and the tank essentially is fresh water. But because if it was apocalyptic and the water hadn't been running, and you don't know how sanitary people are gross, I would definitely still filtrate it 100%. But what I was doing, yeah, don't be afraid to do stupid stuff. I have tinfoil hats and and people love them when I put it on. Oh, I have a tinfoil hat. I do some crazy stuff for I will catch those views. I do some crazy stuff. Once we bring Tilly in here, Tilly's a whole different personality. Sh- She's she way left field. She way left field, but we love Tilly. Tilly is my inner essence. We love Tilly. We have Margaret and Bonnet Betty. Oh yeah, so local prepper. How Bonnet Betty? I will show you. Do you want to see Bart? Oh, I only have Margaret here. Would you like to see Margaret? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, hot water heaters have 40 gallons of water. Yes, yes, they do. All right, let's go get Margaret. Let's get Margaret, okay? Oh God, I don't want to put the whole dress on though, y'all. Margaret's claustrophobic. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Hold on, let me put some clothes on. Gotta leave it up for your imagination. Okay. Oh, it's so tight on my tattoo. Oh my God. Hold on. Y'all be typing something in there. Chant Margaret. Do something. Oh my God, she makes me so claustrophobic. Oh my God. Okay. Margaret's here. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're going to welcome Margaret. Margaret is here. Margaret's claustrophobic. Margaret is claustrophobic. Shut your mouth. You leave. Oh, wait. Oh, I think this bonnet. I think this one we go behind. Oh, why do I look like a little boy? Hold on. We got to bring some of this hair out. Hold on. Margaret is great. So Margaret came into play when everyone said that I had bees in my bonnet. So then I had to buy a bonnet. And obviously, if I buy a bonnet, I'm going to invest into the entire dress because, oh gosh. Oh, I look like a chef. What is wrong with me? What is wrong? You know what? Oh no, the bees. Yeah. Yeah, the blue chemical cleaners in your toilet wouldn't recommend using. Yeah, no. It's a little house on the prairie. Margaret's here. Margaret only has a little bit of hair showing, so she's kind of a hussy. Margaret's definitely a hussy in here. My ponytail is like, we gotta bring. Hold on. Her hat's flat, okay? Her hat is flat. It's fine, Jordan. Things I do for views. I am here for it. You are here for it. We're all here for it. She's got a crease in her hat. I need to steam this, okay? Oh God. Her neck is she's so ridiculous, okay? I feel like oh God, the hair looks pro shit. You know what? Fuck it. We gotta do it this way. Hold on. We're bringing Margaret. Margaret is now back. Okay, we're in action. Hello, my name is Margaret. If you would like, don't be showing those ankles. I'm here for it. Margaret is someone else. Okay, now Margaret's kind of a B word. Okay, she's not the nicest. She kind of gives like the Nelly vibes. No. She might be one. She might be trading other things in the apocalypse. I don't know. I'm not one to judge on Margaret. Margaret is a little unhinged. Margaret's a whole different person. Don't worry. Margaret's not me. Amish camouflage, right? Kathy, hello. Welcome in. No, we love Margaret. So what happened is I had the hater that was recommending people to drink sewer water. said I had bees in my bonnet. So then we developed Bonnet, Betty, and Margaret. Margaret, oh my God, is your ex-wife's name? Am I at least describing which? You can't be saying that. We're living in some fascist times right now. I don't want to get burned. Man, we got some questions. Hold on. I got to drink the devil. That would be a great pick to promote your merchandise socks. I have to find socks to merchandise socks. Would y'all wear merchandise socks? I mean, I am getting the Famous Enough sweatshirts. If you guys want those, that's what I normally stream in is my Famous Enough. And if you own a Famous Enough shirt, I'll let you say the famous word. Okay. I laugh every time you react to something that would have shut down the stream on TikTok. Yeah, I get very excited. The amount of freedom of speech in here is unreal. So I challenge you guys to really go and tell TikTok how much more fun we have over here. Like in the comment sections, if we do a live, people need to know how much more fun this is. Okay. Hold on. Should we do a live really quick with TikTok and tell them if they want to see Margaret, they got to come to TikTok or they got to go to YouTube? You're going to go to I love YouTube Live. I'm not going to lie. At first, I did not like it. I mean, I had so many different cameras that I bought and they just weren't, nothing was working out. It was just too fuzzy. It was too all over the place. But I've fallen completely in love with YouTube. I really didn't see myself doing that. Okay, I'm going to go live on let's go live on TikTok and we're going to do Margaret and then I'm going to ignore the chat on TikTok and say what am I going to say? What do we say? Dude. Dude, what? What? Did you start some stuff? Did you go tell people not to sue? Do I not know how to spell Margaret? Margaret. I found her. We found her. Dude, what? Local prepper? What? Keep saying, dude. We're gonna tell everybody that they need to come here because we're having so much more fun here. Meet Margaret on YouTube, right? Let's tell them. Let's tell them. We're going to tell them. We're gonna be looking at them, but I'm only answering chat over here. I guarantee with this costume, there's gonna be so many people in that chat. This chat's chilling though. This chat's chilling. We're staying right here. Right here in YouTube. Y'all, if you're not thank you, Hotshot. We're having a lot more fun over there. Y'all want to go see Margaret? You got to come over to the YT. You got to come to the YT. Everyone that wants to hang out with Margaret, you got to go over to the YT. The YT is better. It's a party time over there. You're watching on both. Alfred's like, I'm here. We're going to the YT. We're going to the YT. Serena. Maybe I'm being censored. We'll see. Ooh, thank you for the heart me. Yeah, YouTube barbecue. Yeah, there's a guy named Strong Eyes. He might be barbecuing. I can't tell you what he might be barbecuing, but if you want to come over to YT and check out what he's barbecuing, I guarantee you're gonna get a giggle. I guarantee. You know how censored I am. How am I in this costume? And there is 15 people in the chat. Serena, thank you for the GGs. Local preppers over there. Hi, Tyler. Welcome back.
Hi, Tyler. Welcome back.
I'm echoing. Yeah, it's working. I can hear you.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to. It's an audio only. There we go.
We're trying to get everyone to come over to YouTube live.
Figuring it out. That's the COVID cough. It's like 9 months old.
Am I watching President Trump? No.
Shut down this live stream.
What?
Huh?
What?
What? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What'd you say?
I said I'm going to say all the words to shut down this live stream.
No, I'm going back
All
to
the words
YouTube.
that you can actually say on YouTube, like right now.
Well, let's not get me flogged. Flogged.
Get you flogged? What are you talking about, girl? You got me looking at you sideways. Flogged?
Y'all, if you're not.
What have you been up to?
Y'all just need to go over to YT, guys. Everyone needs to go over to YouTube. You have to go over to YouTube. I'll let you guys. Bonnet Betty, she's on live over on YouTube.
Yes. Everybody go to YouTube. Stop screwing around. TikTok is not the greatest place. If you don't believe me, look at my channel. Just do it. You'll believe what I'm saying. Let's go talk to Margaret. She's my ex-wife, by the way.
We're going to go talk to Margaret now. Okay, guys? I love you guys, but I'm going to end this live. You guys got to go over to YouTube. YouTube is where it's at. President Trump. Hi, local prepper. I see him. He's at 9 p.m. I don't know if I'm going to watch him. Maybe. I might pull it up.
How do I make this go away?
I mean, we'll find out what the presidential address will be. You guys think that we're going to just initiate that we're full on in trade war? All right, you guys. Go head over to YouTube. All right, we're out. Bye, guys. What are you wearing? First thing I get. What are you wearing? What are you wearing? Okay, guys, I'll come back to being normal, okay? Hold on. We might have to take Margaret's outfit off unless y'all want to keep it on. Do you guys want to keep it on? You guys want to take it off? Oh, is that what's going on, Pappy? You couldn't figure out how to shut TikTok down. Margaret, go bye-bye. Okay, all right. Margaret, keep it on. Oh, God. Hi, Ashley Nicole. Tyler, by the way, says keep. Okay, all right. We'll keep Margaret. It's fine. Nobody takes me serious anyways. But you know, at least the bonnet looks decent. Okay, it looks decent. Pappy's in here. Yeah, Pappy introduced me to you, local prepper. He's like, if you don't watch local prepper stuff, then you're like super behind. Prop hats are to hit? What do you mean? You're speaking a lingo. I don't know. I don't know this lingo. But I'm glad you guys came over here because we've had a lot more fun. We've been saying, what are some of the words we've said? We've said hussy. We've said some things on here we can't say over there. On a scale of 1 to America, how free are you this weekend? I am married. I am not free. Pappy has been trying to get you to watch me for months. Same. He's like, you got to go see local prepper. And you were on in the morning and it's like the same time I was on. And I was like, I always miss his lives. So now I'm able to go and see the lives. So what do you think is going to be on this presidential address, you guys? What do you think is going to happen? You think he's going to declare a trade war? I mean, we already have. But here's the thing. It's like the Epstein list, right? That was a whole lot of nothing. Epstein was a whole lot of nothing. It's just something to keep you distracted long enough that you don't pay attention to what's going on. Whether I have a bonnet on, this is more of a distraction. You need to tie your shoes. I don't need. Okay, Tyler. It's all going to be crap. I agree. It was just a bunch of censored lists, and then you had influencers dancing with binders, and it was just like a big circus show. I'm not gonna lie. I might have strong eyes. Oh my god. Strong eyes. I might have my sister join, but she knows some stories about me. If it is worse than the barbecues, I'm concerned. Goodwin, good evening, good evening. Y'all, we're doing really great with the likes tonight. National security issues being redacted. Then people don't get it. Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, why are national issues involved? I agree. Oh, Strong Eyes, get out of here with this. Strong Eyes is, you know what? I said we needed a new troll, and Strong Eyes is definitely taking the cake, and I love it. So welcome. You're now a lifer. Goodwin, is that no BS? It is no BS. Y'all are just y'all on something today. You love trolls, just never feed them. No, we're gonna keep them. I'm like the Mother Teresa prepping. I'm just gonna take you in, okay? Not all of you, but like definitely the trolls. We could do some damage. I mean, one of my mods, Maisie, she's like a straight up pyro. You know what her purpose it is. I could tell by the profile picture I was excited. I was excited. Give them bridges. You give them bridges and they grind the bones to make their bread. They grind. Can I take this off, guys? Is this okay to No? Okay. All right, we're keeping it on. So, strangest preps we've already discussed. I want to hear what you guys think that's going to be on this presidential address. I mean, what is it? Is it right now? Is he on? Is Trump on right now? Should we listen? Can I listen to something when I'm live? I get flagged like crazy. Like absolutely crazy on TikTok if I listen to something live. I can. Cool. Awesome. Love it. Let's do this. Except for if I could spell Trump. Y'all realize like there's nobody I actually really like military or not military in political office. 44 minutes, not until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But it's 6 p.m. here, isn't it? Oh, okay. We got 44 minutes, 44 minutes. Okay. We'll stream it in 44 minutes. But I feel like it's going to be a lot of the tariffs. We are definitely in a tariff war. Honestly, it's going to be the middle class. And I hate to say it. It doesn't matter if you like the man or you hate the man. Middle class, everybody, all the consumers are going to be paying the tariffs. We'll be paying it. It's not going to stop much. Expect him to talk about accomplishments, right? Wait, hold on. Can I do a Trump accent? I am so great. I have completed so many things. Zelensky called me a sook and I freaked out. I unleashed an enlisted soldier on him named JD Vance. That actually was funny. That is why enlisted probably should not hold office, even though I think that every part of our government should just be enlisted soldiers. And when I say enlisted, no, an officer doesn't count. Sorry, we don't want you. We don't claim you. I'm allowed to say that. Okay. We work for a living. But enlisted, put an enlisted veteran or service member in as your president or your vice president. You're about to expect to see the most unhinged behavioral. Oh. I'm trying to figure out which word. Did I say a word I'm not supposed to say? Did I say something I wasn't supposed to say? Hold on. I'm claustrophobic, y'all. I can't. I can't in this hot mess. My oh my gosh. It's too much. I'm claustrophobic. I can't. I can't. Oh my good gracious. Did I say a bad one? No, I didn't say a bad one. Okay. I was like, did I say a bad one? I don't know what the no word. Local, you're going to have to tell me. You're going to have to tell me what the no words are. Hi, Annabelle. How are you, my friend? You're going to have to tell me what the no word. Your girl got no filter. No filter. I could not breathe. That thing, it has like the corset goes up the back of the neck. And it's like, it's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to handle. Hi, Serena. Hi, Annabelle. So we got the presidential address. I think he's going to talk a lot about the tariffs, accomplishments. He's going to talk a little bit about Ukraine, NATO. I feel like NATO is going to be right up there. You wouldn't be able to wear it with your asthma and anxiety. I'm not really claustrophobic, so like gas masks don't bother me. None of that kind of stuff bothers me, but that thing, oh, I think it's the lace that comes up to like here. Oh, I can't. Absolutely, Aubrey. It was really, really good. So we got the inner part of my bicep. I don't know if you can see that part done. And then we started working up into the armpit. The armpit hurts, y'all. The armpit hurts. That one, that was a little bit teeth grinding. I was like, we might have to clock this one off for today. Many should be stocking up on food before the tariffs hit. Yep. Everyone should be stocking up now. Like, that's why I said, if you have been thinking about getting like a solar generator, hello from Oklahoma. Abigail, I got you. Yeah, we're trying to call everybody over here. This is where I'll be live most of the time. I will only do 1 hour lives on TikTok. I'm not being bossed around by TikTok anymore. I can't do it. I can't have them tell me I'm allowed to do something or I'm not allowed to do something, that I have to meet a status quo every 5 seconds. I'm not okay with it. I'm just not comfortable with it anymore. And I don't want people to feel like if they have to be in their chat that they have to donate money. So I would rather work over here for free. I'll take that hit. Yeah, everything will get expensive. Yep. Yeah, we're all consumers. We're not builders anymore here. Everything is about to get extremely expensive. Just like with the egg crisis, not all facilities were affected by the avian flu, but people are going to jack the emotion. They dinged you for a clown emoji today? Shut the front door, no BS. It's ridiculous. It's out of control. It's out of control over there. So in my comment section, like underneath my videos, y'all just be telling them that this is where we need to go. Like we're done. There's no reason we shouldn't have 10,000 people over here with 225,000. We have 250,000 people. over on TikTok. There's no reason we shouldn't be at 10,000 here. There is zero reason. There's zero reason. And honestly, with the trade war, TikTok's going to go away. China already told ByteDance not to sell. TikTok's going away whether they like it or not. Yes, right now I've been live for 1 hour and 55 minutes, so I'm no longer cut off after an hour. I don't know what was happening last night, but I was getting cut off every which way. Yeah, the true supporters will follow, and it will be good. It will be good. But I am gonna go dormant over there. So for those who wanna be here, like Brian, Abigail, all of you guys, this is where we're gonna be. The true ones will come with. The other ones, it's so nice with prepping. We haven't had one political fight in here, guys. Not one. You guys understood. I don't like either party. I don't like really anything that's happening. I really don't like what's going on with Canada. Evelyn, hello, hello. This is the way. Tyler is like making us join another cult. He's like, this is the way. Chrissy, what are you doing? We should start a form TikTok group. Thoughts? We could. We could start a TikTok group. I don't know what that means, but we could do it. I mean, I got no. Or a former TikTok group. Oh, yeah, that would be funny. Serena says, I'll go wherever you're going. Oh, you're sweet. That's very nice. But the real ones, they'll come with. They'll come with. They'll be here. We will be here. We will be together. I give it us a month and we'll be back up to 100 viewers in the chat. It's just taking dedication and just taking time away from another one, and I don't want to be part of like they're going to shut the app down. We already know it. Homestead says you ain't getting rid of me. Chrissy, what have you been up to tonight? I don't think I'm getting rid of any of it. My real supporters have come over here and I have been blown away. Like even today, I went from what I posted a video and we were at 2,400 and like 20 people, right? Or something like that. And by the time I left my tattoo session, because I was like a little discouraged, I was like, "Ugh, this is going to be Ashley, you do not need to silently be watching. You can type. You can talk about anything you want to talk about in here. Um, all of a sudden I came back and we had hit 2,500. We're almost at 2,600. I'm like, we're gonna hit 3,000. Yay! Okay, we're getting there. And then so on and so forth. It will be wonderful to see us climb up there. It's just getting content out there. Yeah, you don't have to be a silent watcher on YouTube at all. I mean, you can if you want to, but the big part over here is I feel like there's not as much trolling. Like normally they'll troll the person talking, but they're not mean to other people. I need to figure out why I'm not getting notifications. Are you in the Discord? Oh, you're eating and playing with it. You have to mom a bit. I feel that. I feel that. You got to mom. You got to be the mom. Aubrey, I don't know about that. You stopped watching TikTok because of the high school drama? Oh my god, I know. Oh yeah, there's always drama. Well, once the drama crept into the prepping community, like when it came over to that water, like Jeremiah, I assume you are a full-grown adult male, right? If you said something and I was like, "Hey, I know you made that video," and I just say it like very discreetly, like very kind of like, "Hey, just a little reminder, remember purification and water filtration. There's a lot of new preppers that don't know the difference." You would probably take that and be like, "Oh yeah, I should do a water filtration and a water purification video. Excellent, cool." And you wouldn't like go and make a bunch of videos about me. And then I got sucked into it. And I was like, oh, you're going to make videos about me? I'm going to make videos about you. Only person I'm going to be making videos about are the people who I'm actually friends with because we're friends. High school drama is it's just not fun. Mm-mm. I'm in my 30s. I don't have time for that. My kids have more drama. And if nobody's bringing Dr. Pepper, I'm out. Oh yeah, in the apocalypse, you approach me with Dr. Pepper, there's a high possibility you could probably get a generator from me. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Nobody's got cash like that laying around. It was a joke. Personality. It's funny. Somebody laugh in the chat. Just kidding. You're like, somehow I'm 42. You're like, but you wouldn't take it offensively, right? Like if I was like, remember water purification? Like there's just so much drama over there. It's mind numbing. Bringing Dr. Pepper to get a crab leg. I don't know on that one. I don't know on that one. Maybe. I need like a flat of Dr. Pepper. You got to bring me like a pretty hefty supply of Dr. Peppers. Dr. Peppers are my weakness. I feel like no matter how much I prep of them, they're gone. So if SHTF happens, I am up a creek without a paddle. Not on regular prepping supplies, just Dr. Pepper. Rippets and Dr. Pepper. Don't ask me why. I want the little mini military can, you know what I'm talking about? They're enough to make your heart go ta-da, 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 ta-da. That's all I need. And I'm pretty good. Do you guys want to see what the crab legs? You want to see what she's talking about? She's lost her mind, okay? She's lost her ever-loving mind. This is my craziest. They're freeze-dried Alaskan king crab. This is what she wants. If you bring me Dr. Pepper, you get one crab leg. You hear me? One. She wants my king crab. And I don't know if I am willing to share this. Strategically acquire a Dr. Pepper truck. Pappy, I would be like off Zombieland with the guy with the Twinkies. Okay? It's not the ding dongs, not the damn Twinkie. I don't want no Dr. Thunder. I want the Dr. Pepper. I don't want the Dr. Thunder. I want the Dr. Pepper. Give me the damn Dr. Pepper. You know, I would be going straight into a convenience store, kicking in the door, looking for Dr. Pepper. Also, you're a Pepsi friend. Depends on how long the Dr. Pepper, whether you will share the how low I am on Dr. Ashley's like, I'm waiting for her to be out of Dr. Pepper for a good solid couple months. And then she'll be like, oh, you got a whole damn Dr. Pepper truck. Okay, it's yours. It's yours. But this is what she wants. She wants my freeze-dried king crab legs. I don't blame you for wanting those. This is, if you love your seafood, I am a seafood girl. I like my seafood. Spiritual meditation is a big thing. Keep that in check. Tyler, you might need to teach me in that. I don't feel like I'm just unhinged. You talking 1L, 2, 3 bottle, 1 liter, 2 liter, 3 liter. I'm talking a whole damn truck. You better roll up to my property with a giant Dr. Pepper. It would be a Trojan horse. Roll up with a giant Dr. Pepper semi truck, and I would be like, oh, you're talking to oh, okay. You like roll up, and I'm like, let him in. Let him in. I need to talk to him. Let him in. Let him in. Or her. It don't matter. If shit hits the fan, all of us are going to be hitting the pharmacy to get meds and Dr. Pepper. They're like, I know a girl. I know a girl. She loves her Dr. Pepper. I do. I love my Dr. Pepper. I'm pretty sure we have a warehouse near us that has Dr. Pepper. Y'all, I am not above to admit where my prepping is a little foolish. I am so not, I'm not above it. Like, there is just some straight things that I prep that I have no business in prepping. None. Do you know when they made freeze-dried Coca-Cola flavor, I was like, can we get a Dr. Pepper? Like, just a. And he was like, well, what are you going to mix with the Dr. Pepper? I'm like, I don't know. I just need water. Can I have a freeze-dried Dr. Pepper mix? You check back every day to see if the freeze-dried ribeyes are in check. I can message him and find out. They are phenomenal. Let me grab another one. Ooh, what's another one? The ribeye steaks are phenomenal. The freeze-dried corned beef, absolutely phenomenal. Beef short ribs, those ones are really, really good. I can show you guys one of those. The ones I feel like might get put on the import list. So I'm ordering extra because I already know that they have it. I know that their lobster is sold out, but I feel like these ones would be the one that's going to be. So these are the only two products right here. There's 3 in my hands. I'm so sorry. This one right here is not in the USA. They use a boat. It's like in Europe, okay? I don't know. I don't know where they get it. This one, it's like mini lobster tails, okay? And then the Chilean sea bass. That one is imported from a fisherman down there. The uncooked hamburgers, oh, they have those ones are good. Yeah, the freeze-dried beef short ribs, these ones are really, really good. I can cook those ones up for you guys this week if you want. Those ones, the uncooked hamburger, I have those. Do you want to see what they look like? They're big. They are huge. Hold up. If you've never seen them, they are really, 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 really big. So look how big that patty is. They're double stacked. So there's a patty up top, but they're a big old patty. They're phenomenal. They're phenomenal. I'm obsessed with them. Like the quality control, they don't produce something that's crappy. How many is in a bag? Let me count off the top. Hold on. 2. Is that 3 and 4? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 6 in here. There might, hold on. 7. There might be even more. I'm trying to fill. You know what? Should we just open it? Give it to me. 2. I can't open too many of them at the same time. I have to use them within 3 months. I'm doing a whole cookbook on the entire series of them. So that will be all on YouTube. So how to rehydrate them, how to cook them. So if you feel like, oh, I've never seen this one rehydrated, I'm not sure how to do it, that's all going to be here. There's 10 ounces in there. They don't say the quantity. Maybe that's what they need to do. I can feel them. 1, 2. And when they're rehydrated, this one doesn't say once rehydrated, perishable once rehydrated. And it's because it's uncooked. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I'm getting my fingers in there. 4, 5. I think 6. I'm pretty sure there's 6 in there. Joey, welcome in. Welcome in. I feel like my nose ring fell out. Does it have a serving size on the label? Yes. Serving size is 4 ounces. It doesn't really tell you how many. You kind of choose what your serving size is. Does it make sense? It's kind of the same when I do these ones, like the freeze-dried. So the freeze-dried pulled pork, this one is already open. So when you rehydrate it, this one tells you each ounce of freeze-dried food will turn into 4 ounces rehydrated. So say this is 1 ounce, it rehydrates and it opens up and it becomes fluffy. It's really, really nice. But that is shredded pork. It's just smoked pork and it's phenomenal. This one's actually one of my favorites. And I pull out, I don't really go by serving sizes. I go by what I'll eat. I pull out like a chunk like this and rehydrate it and then just eat it. If you guys want to see on that one's open, so I can do that. Someone just said his address is about the nuclear. You will have to weigh all your food. Be ready. Weigh all your food. I wouldn't weigh it because with this, the part that's really cool is you're kind of grabbing what you're going to eat, right? So in the apocalypse, right? If you were going to make a hamburger, you're going to want a whole hamburger, right? And so you know that you're getting quite a bit of calories when you have freeze dried, right? A lot of protein, those kind of things. You must keep a scale in your pocket to stay alive. So for me, I just grab and then throw into water and then rehydrate and go. And that has been one of the easiest ones for me because this looks not like very much, right? 11 ounces, but 11 times 4 is 44 ounces. So this all rehydrated is like a bin full of shredded pulled pork like this, which is what I like versus if I was to take something like Mountain House. I love Mountain House. I like their food. I like their taste. I like their calories. I do like that they have protein in it. But this one says 2 serving sizes. Who in here has eaten Mountain House? This is not 2. I'm a growing girl, okay? I will eat this entire thing myself. I do not know how this is going to feed 2 people. Sometimes it might be like breakfast or lunch and then maybe a snack. The serving sizes, the number just doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. Agenda free live chat. Yeah. I think we're really close to World War III, guys. I'm not going to lie. Things aren't looking they're not looking too hot. I think we are really, really, really close to World War III. The skinnier you look. I know. I mean, eyes wouldn't be wanting to have a snack. Strong eyes wouldn't be wanting to barbecue the skinniest one up. That 2 servings is if you eat air. I like to eat. So it's definitely 1 serving. Oh yeah, I take these ones. My favorite one of these is the biscuits and gravy. Now that I make my own freeze-dried biscuits and gravy MREs, I like mine more than these, but I'll eat a whole one. Like if I'm out hunting, that's what I'm going to eat. Oh, my dog is staring at me through the window. He's like, oh, "Mother, you were built for famine." Oh yeah, we are closer to World War III since before the Cuban Missile Crisis, 150%. All it takes is if the French put boots to ground or the British. I mean, they are flying so many fighter jets over Ukraine. It's an equal opportunity. I'm an equal opportunity eater, strong eyes. I think we just became best friends over the biscuits. I love the biscuits and gravy. I will eat the biscuits and gravy any day. Your prime minister? Is he your real prime minister, Kayla, or is it the former one that quit? Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Joey. Welcome in. I know Chris has been in here. Is it really your prime minister, or is it the guy that got voted off the boat? Just asking for a friend. Our standing that makes us look stupid. I just have to ask. I'm asking for a friend. Canada! I love Canada, but I don't like Trudeau. I'm on my weight loss journey, but if shit hits the fan, I'm gonna be up these high calorie carb prep foods. So that's the cool part. So Jennifer, I actually prefer protein over anything. I have an autoimmune, and so I need as much protein as possible. So if you guys are wondering why, I literally just have bags and bags of meat because your girl likes bags of meat. Okay, your girl needs it. Okay, I need the meat. Totally valid question. I was just wondering if he was like voted in or is he just assuming the position? Can I feel like there's so many topics that might get me in trouble. Yeah, I know. I'm like, yeah. I have a Discord. Oh, you have a Discord let you in? Absolutely. Will somebody drop the Discord down into the chat? Where do I buy the meat from? Freeze Dry Wholesalers. I have them linked in the description. Use the code CharminglyFrugal. It'll save you a ton of money, like on any of their sales. But this is just where I get all of my protein from. Like that is my main thing is protein. There's a real issue when the 85% of the country is owned by the royal family. Mm-hmm. Girl, the next time. I heard, isn't the gal, the girl, is that who they're pushing in for the next prime minister? And she's completely off her rocker, right? Oh, Joey. Jody's in here. The other Joey's in here. As long as we aren't on the menu in the Discord, yeah. We'll let you in, Strong Eyes. You just can't be like deciding who you're gonna snack on. No, they disqualified her. Oh, I need to do more research in them. Gold and silver needed for preppers. I feel like yes, like I do prep in gold and silver. I'm starting to dabble way more into it, but at the initial part of like shit hitting the fan, truthfully, nobody even really like right now these generations don't even understand the value of gold. It would be when society starts to rebuild itself would have a value. I think gold backs would be more valuable than gold and silver. And most people don't even know what a gold back is. A lot of people don't. Yep, precious metals are about the after. Yep. I'm all for buying Canada from Great Britain just so that they can get their guns and free speech back. I am all for that. Like, that is the biggest thing. I love Canada, and it's like, okay, if we keep making the jokes that we want Canada as our 51st state, it's up to you guys if you wanna join us. You got a freedom of choice. But at least can we give them their guns back? Can we give them their guns back? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm asking, like, I'm pretty sure every Canadian in here is like, "I would like to own and not have to go through things." They can still be their own country. We'll just adopt them for a moment. Like, we're just like the step sibling that takes custody for a minute And then, like, as soon as they turn 18, then they're free on their own. Can we, like, give them that back? I don't maybe I crossed the line. That could be a cross of the line. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Until Canada finds their own Trump, and then they will never. Shut up. I did not know that, Kayla. Really? Oh, that breaks my heart. That breaks my heart a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. That's why he was elected. He appealed to the younger generation and then screwed us. Oh, true. I don't know as much as I would like to know about Canada. I need to water my plants. I'm like looking at them and I'm like, I may have made a fatal mistake. You guys want to see? I'll show you my fatal mistake. Let me go get her. She's feisty, okay? So I got really mad at myself because I felt like I didn't plant enough last year. But just like there's chicken math, there is garden math, okay? There's chicken math and then there's garden math, okay? So when you have chicken math, you always want another one, right? When you have garden math, it's kind of like, oh, this didn't do really good last year, so I'm going to buy like 10 more, right? Or I'm going to plant 10 more. So somebody tell me why in the world I would start green beans this early. It's freaking March. This baby's ready to go out. This baby is starting to get blossoms. I now have to find a bigger container because this guy's going to get big. And then I'm going to have a bunch of green beans down here just rolling around because it's not just chicken math, it's green bean math, okay? You got your green beans, and you got your green bean math, okay? I seem to kill off like 20 or not 20, like 6 green bean plants every year. So I decided, oh yeah, I was going to plant a whole bunch more. I'm going to have green beans in here before June. Click create a poll icon on the left chat window. It doesn't tell me. I can share a screen. I have the pop-out dashboard. I don't know if I can do that. Bottom left. Do I have a community tab? No. What's a community tab? Where's a community tab? 5-gallon bucket with sticks. That's pretty much what's going to happen, Jeremiah. You got jades ordered and your favorite kind. Ooh, I love that, Cheryl. A plus button next to the chat. I don't think I have the rights yet. You're already partnered, right? Oh, wait. Engage with your audience. Found it. Start a poll. I found it. We're going to do a poll. You guys can be honest. You guys can be honest. I'm excited to see this. I hear my dogs, they're all like running around. Ooh, 100% said yes. Holy cow. 1% said no, I'm not going to call you out. I don't think I could call you out if I wanted to. 21 votes, 22 votes. Ooh, I like this. So, local prepper, what happens when somebody comes into the chat and they're not able to type in the chat or make comments? Because I do know that there's a few people who have not been able to. Yeah, I get really tired of shouting out gifts. It's cutters the chat. Yeah, I feel like it brings it down, and then it's like it's rude not to say thank you, and then it's a subject change, and it's just kind of all over the place. They need to reset their browser. Okay. It clutters it. Yeah. I thought you were meaning like they cut the line, and I was like, I could see somebody feeling that way. There's 38 of you guys. Free fill the vote. Free beef. Be free. Oh, sorry. Got a howl with the dog. Yes. Oh, past transgressions. I wonder what they did. Were they a little trolly? Too trolly? I can hear my dog howling. All right, that's it. I'm ending the poll. There we go. 10 of you guys didn't vote. 29 votes. 93% said yes. 6% said no. That's totally fine. What's a Q&A? When I start a Q&A, do you guys ask a question and I answer, or do I ask a question? Okay, wait, we'll just figure it out. Where'd the chat go? I might have just messed things up. I don't know if I did this wrong. I'm not feeling so confident right now. The whole chat just disappeared for me. Is that normal? I might have messed it up. Oh my God, that dog. What are you preparing for the tariffs? Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. That's what I wrote. So what is something that you're going to stock up on for these tariffs? That's ultimately what I'm asking. I can end that poll. I think I messed it up. I feel like I messed it up. All right, you go watch that. I'm going to feel like I need to go watch. I need to watch the big red tie also. What's a unique prep that you don't talk about? Ooh, Barry, I said that one earlier. Spike strips, and then another one. Ooh, this one definitely I don't think a lot of you guys know. I have a lot of bayonets. Don't ask the purpose in them. I even have an AK-47 bayonet. Hi, Danielle. Stocking up on chocolate. Chocolate's a big one. Chocolate's imported. Strong Eyes, like, I think I got food covered. Pay no mind to Strong Eyes. Strong Eyes is solid in the food department. Ammunition, yes. It started when I was 20 years old. It started when I was overseas. I became really close friends with 2 Iraqi soldiers, and everyone told me that they were going to, like I was done for. That I was done for socializing with them, and I would bring their wives jewelry and like their kids like little birthday cakes from the PX when I ran into them and stuff. And we developed this really good relationship, and then they gave me bayonets off of them. And after that, it just kind of grew into an addiction. I don't know how else to say it. I really do love. Do you guys want to see it? I've never been able to show it. Hi, Tiffany. I can see you. Do you guys want to see it? It's one of my favorite prized possessions. I had to fill out like so many waivers to get it here because it's considered a war trophy. It's not a war trophy. It was given by a friend, but it was considered. So if you guys want to see it, I'll get it for you. Okay. So this is her. She's amazing. She is beautiful. She is everything. Okay. Hello?
Are you on live?
Yes.
Well, it's okay. So
I'm on YouTube.
I know.
What?
I'm still asking a question.
Okay.
I'm a chef, and we're doing breakfast today. I need to know what you want. See, I'm writing down notes.
You're writing down notes. Okay, so what are you making?
Everything.
Everything.
Literally anything breakfast is topping.
Pancake.
Okay. So what type?
Just regular. That's it. That's all I want.
That's all you want?
Yeah.
1 pancake?
2. I'm not really hungry.
Okay.
Okay.
So
No, stop.
calling me down.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I don't show my kids on camera very often, so that's why I was like, I think TikTokers and influencers that show their children. Hold on, this is stuck. Hold up. There we go. Is this gonna get me flagged? But it started a weird addiction for me. A very weird. Very weird. And I love it. So yeah. But it looks like that. Straps on this way. And then it attaches. You can have it on their sheath, or it attaches up by the AK right here. I can't even show this one. I don't think I'd be allowed to show it on TikTok. Somebody would be real triggered. It has oil on it, but it needs a little bit inside the case. I mean, it's old, guys. It's old. It's old. It does. It needs a little bit of oil in there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You're right, Jeremiah. But it has the prettiest handle. I don't know if you guys can see it. But I first had to get interrogated by our CO. Then I had to prove where I got it. It wasn't considered a trophy. I had to have the letter relinquishing it, witnesses that it was a gift given. Little W-40 would work, yeah. I can't show guns on here. I do know that. You've never seen an AK bayonet? Yeah. So when it was given, I had to have a note from the soldier who gave it to me. I had to have a witness who witnessed it was willingly given, and it wasn't like, oh, I got it off of someone. And then I had to have it signed over from our CO to another CO. And then when we were getting ready to go home, they literally searched my bag. And this was in my carry-on. It was with my laptop. And that thing flew in my laptop bag with my notes saying that I was allowed to bring it with me. I had also some Iraqi patches and stuff given to me from them. I have a bunch of stuff, but I had to literally like carry it to the airport, like through Germany, and like it was a whole thing. Yeah, you cannot fold. Yeah. I feel like I need to let's listen to Donald Trump. It's live. Should we listen to it? You know what? I don't even want to listen to it with other commentators. Whitehouse.gov. "12 minutes till speech." Okay. What is this? It's like a bad cigarette ad. Yeah, you can have them in videos, right, Jeremiah? Because I follow a ton on here too. You can have them in videos. I just don't think on live. Live settings, it was a little bit different when I went through the live like community guidelines. I think I'm allowed to show gun equipment on here, but I'm not allowed to show it on here while I'm live. But if I show it in a video, it's fine. America is back. I don't know how I feel that. I don't know how I feel about that photo. America. Says it will begin shortly. All right. Well, we'll hear him when he starts talking. And then I'll get to recording. So, you know. The address streaming. He's not streaming, or he's not up yet. It just shows this for me. I'm sure I could pull it up. Can I share a screen? Is that cool? Hold on. They're not talking yet, right? Copyright TikTok's kind of whacked. They can show full song but have to edit the movie. I don't know. He probably makes a lot of money for the app. Once you make money for the app, I feel like you get a lot more leeway. Everyone's coming in right now. You can see it. Is he talking or no? Are you guys watching on other news networks and not the White House? Is that what's happening? Okay, I need to participate in the live. I don't know how to do green screen yet. I got to take a couple lessons. Once I do, I feel like it will be a lot better. Oh, you're streaming Fox, CNN. Okay, so you guys, yeah. So just for the White House, it's not showing him in there yet. My assumption is as soon as he is on, as soon as the president is addressing, that's when the cameras will turn on. Okay. So we'll find out. We'll find out what they say. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Right now, you're watching both of me. I'm just watching the White House. I just want to hear exactly what he says. No ifs, ands, or buts. I probably will just watch it in private, though. I'm not going to lie. Because if he says some off the wall crap, I might like throw down. Everyone's standing around in their cliques. They're like, oh, can you sit with me? No, I'm going to sit with you. Oh, no, I'm going to go sit with you. Oh, no, I'm going to go sit with you. I feel like, yeah. Oh, you has cookies. I go sit over there. Where'd you get the coffee? I love it. I love the coffee. You and another streamer. Nice. I appreciate that, Tyler. Who are you watching? If you don't mind saying, it doesn't bother me none. Yeah. C-SPAN is a little bit less biased, but still biased, yeah. That's about the truth right there. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that's what I'm learning. I gotta watch my mouth on here. I need to stop cursing. I appreciate that, Tyler. That was very kind. I do. I need to stop cursing so much. And a couple other YouTubers. Nice. Nice. You think the Associated Press is going to say the Gulf of America? Y'all realize that they're like really just consolidating the Americas, right? Everybody in here understands it. We're all part of the Americas. Just food for thought. Just food for thought. It's just a little snack. I can't believe we still don't have anything tattooed right here yet. Going up towards her face. We only have down here. Most tender spot was, it was up in here. It was up in the armpit.
Speaker, the President of the United States.
No way, Pappy. Hi, Fahrenheit. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you have a good day, Fahrenheit. I'm glad you're here. We're going to be listening to the presidential address. They're all greeting. I wish you would just say you're all screwed. Y'all are screwed. Do you guys realize like they're all clapping in sync with each other? Oh, not me, the T-Man. I really wish he would stop picking a fight with Canada, though. Y'all still keeping up with PT? I have been slacking. So Sunday I did a like 4-mile hike. And I work out almost every day. But I will admit my own flaws. So I have an autoimmune disease. It affects my thyroid and it causes me to swell. And one area I swell in is my arms. But the rest of my arms are like muscular, right? Like, but now I need to start lifting more. And my core, I work on my core all the time, but I feel, and like my legs are really strong, but I feel like my upper body strength has really fallen apart. Not fallen apart. I guess I wouldn't say that. I've just gotten a little laxed with weightlifting because when I was swelling, I was scared I was going to end up with huge traps. Like I was like really scared because I did CrossFit and I lift quite a bit. And I started to get, you get your little muscle right here. And I was like, oh, that's not really feminine. So I kind of like cut back. Do you guys keep up with your PT? I got nervous there. You're watching this. Can you guys hear it? That is a lot of clapping. You can text President Trump at 202-933-9934. Just so you know, the White House has it up. They are clapping so close to those microphones. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what's up with like the 4 rows of people staying seated? Who is that?
Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, the First Lady of the United States, members of the United States Congress, thank you very much. And to my fellow citizens, America is back.
I knew that one was going to be said. Oh, oops. Sorry, guys.
Golden age of America. From that moment on, it has been nothing but swift and unrelenting action to usher in the greatest and most successful era in the history of our country. We have accomplished more in 43 days than most administrations accomplished in 4 years or 8 years.
Who said that they were going to talk about accomplishments?
Started.
Who said it? Y'all, there's our boy. He's right there. Remember that governor that wanted TikTok gone?
That America's momentum is back. Our spirit is back. Our pride is back. Our confidence is back. And the American dream is surging bigger and better than ever before. The American dream is unstoppable, and our country is on the verge of a comeback, the likes of which the world has never witnessed and perhaps will never witness again. There's never been anything like it. The presidential election of November 5th was a mandate like has not been seen in many decades. We won all 7 swing states, giving us an electoral college victory of 312 votes.
Oh, is Dad still here? I'm not going to eat all mine. It looks beautiful. Thank you for dinner.
We won the
You did a really good job.
numbers and won counties in our country.
What is happening? Oh no, why does it keep doing that?
2,700 to 525 on a map that reads almost completely red for Republicans.
There we go.
Now, for the first time in modern history, more Americans believe
There's
that our country
one
is
Congress
headed in the
member
right
standing
direction,
up with a
and the
cane in
wrong
his
direction.
hand.
In fact,
Or her
it's an
hand. I don't know.
astonishing record,
I can't assume.
27-point swing, the most ever.
Things are going to get violent.
Small business optimism saw its single largest one-month gain ever recorded. Mr. President. A 41-point jump. Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House
This
and to
person.
cease any further disruptions. That's your warning. Members are engaging in willful and continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the sergeant at arms to restore order to the joint session.
Oh shit, things are about to get real in there. I don't feel like I've seen this happen at Sergeant in Arms.
Mr. Green, take your seat. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat. Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the sergeant at arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chamber.
They're escorting him out. They are escorting him out of the chambers. He is straight up being booted.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House. Mr. President, continue. Thank you. Over the past 6 weeks, I have signed nearly 100 executive orders and taken more than 400 executive actions, a record to restore common sense, safety, optimism, and wealth all across our wonderful land. The people elected me to do the job, and I'm doing it.
Mr. Green.
In fact, it has been stated by many that the first month of our presidency, it's our presidency, is the most successful in the history of our nation. By many. And what makes it even more impressive is that, do you know who number 2 is? George Washington. How about that? How about that? I don't know about that list, but we'll take it.
Oh, we
Within
always
hours
have
of
yelling.
taking the oath of office, I declared a national emergency on our southern border, and I deployed the U.S. military and border patrol to repel the invasion of our country. And what a job they've done. As a result, illegal border crossings last month were by far the lowest ever recorded.
Yeah, if you're not prepping now, you're lost. It's wild. All of this is wild. Because you guys need to understand a pendulum swings. So if you have one side that's yelling, the next side's going to yell twice as loud.
Much easier
Doesn't matter who you vote for.
In comparison, under Joe Biden,
when they're getting
the
petty.
worst president in American history, there were hundreds of thousands of illegal crossings a month, and virtually all of them, including murderers, drug dealers, gang members, and people from mental institutions and insane asylums, were released into our country. Who would want to do that? This is my fifth such speech to Congress. And once again, I look at the Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do. I could find a cure to the most devastating disease, a disease that would wipe out entire nations, or announce the answers to the greatest economy in history, or the stoppage of crime to the lowest levels ever recorded.
Presidential
And
address.
these people sitting right here will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what. Five times I've been up here. It's very sad, and
Love
it
you.
just shouldn't be this way.
Yeah, there's some very odd energy going on. So they got their little protest signs. God, we are a freaking laughing stock.
Why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America? For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
One says Musk steals, save Medicaid, Musk steals, protect veterans, Musk steals. There's just a bunch of like little protest signs, but they're not doing anything outrageous.
Is fighting to deliver the change America needs to bring a future that America deserves, and we're doing it. This is a time for big dreams and bold action. Upon taking office, I imposed an immediate freeze on all federal hiring, a freeze on all new federal regulations, and a freeze on all foreign aid.
Yeah, like how can we not be so debated when we have half a room that sits and half a room that stands?
From the unfair Paris Climate Accord, which was costing us trillions of dollars.
Like, didn't anybody's mama teach them to clap even if they lost something?
From the corrupt World Health Organization. And I also withdrew from the anti-American UN Human Rights Council.
I don't agree with everything that they've done. I will tell you that. I think anybody who agrees with one president on everything that they do is not real.
And importantly, we ended the last administration's
I see the perks and the flaws in everybody.
Vehicle mandate, saving our auto workers and companies from economic destruction. To unshackle our economy, I have directed that for every one new regulation, 10 old regulations must be eliminated, just like I did in my very successful first term.
Well, which ones? It's really hard to stream this and be objective. Sorry.
On ending unnecessary rules and regulations.
I feel like you guys can see like my face as I like figure out what they're talking about.
All federal workers to return to the office. They will either show up for work in person or be removed from their job. And we have ended weaponized government where, as an example, a sitting president is allowed to viciously prosecute his political opponent, like me. How did that work out?
Not too good. Not too good. And I have stopped all government censorship and brought back free speech in America. It's back.
I think they all lie. So Tyler, I don't do politics. If you guys did not know, I really don't.
And 2 days ago, I signed an order making English
I think they all
the
lie.
official language of the
They've all
United
been pushing
States
World
of
War
America.
III for the last 16 years. They all lie. Every single one of them. It's just been one thing ramped up after another thing.
I renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America.
Oh, yeah. God. I'm very, I do lean a little bit more conservative, but back in the day, what I leaned was more liberal. I just kind of sit in the middle, guys. I truly just sit in the middle.
Beautiful Alaska. We love Alaska.
Oh yeah, Barry. Yeah, TikTok doesn't support freedom of speech.
So-called diversity, equity, and inclusion policies all across the entire federal government and indeed the private sector and our military. And our country will be woke no longer. We believe that whether you are a doctor, an accountant,
I also think if you like sit on every word that he says, like it's like
you should be hired and promoted based
prophecy.
on skill
I think
and
you're wrong.
competence, not race or gender. Very important.
And it goes both ways. It really truly goes both ways. I'm not a political content creator.
Based on
They all lie.
merit. And the Supreme Court, in a brave and very powerful decision, has allowed us to do so. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. We have removed the poison of critical race theory from our public schools, and I signed an order making it the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male
Yeah, they're all
and
corrupt.
female.
Thank you, Jeremiah, for saying that. Yep, independent conservative, you just follow your own plan. I feel like I just like follow my own
I
little.
also signed an executive order to ban men from playing in women's
Angelina, you
sports.
agree with that? Yeah, I feel like they all have stock. They all have something to gain. Until I see a president make lobbyists illegal, like lobbying should be illegal.
3
The
years ago,
moment I
Peyton
see that
McNabb
they make it illegal
was an
for
all-star
politicians to
high school
buy,
athlete, one of the
purchase
best,
stock
preparing for a future in
or
college sports.
use any of that with their
But when
campaign,
her girls'
I don't
volleyball
trust
match
any of
was
it.
invaded by a male,
I don't trust
he
any
smashed
bit.
the ball so hard in Peyton's face, causing traumatic brain injury, partially paralyzing her right side and ending her athletic career. It was a shot like she's never seen before. She's never seen anything like it. Peyton is here tonight in the gallery, and Peyton from
Saying
now
the
on,
quiet
schools
parts out
will
loud,
kick
yes.
the men off the girls'
Me
team,
too,
or
Jeremiah.
they
I
will
feel that.
lose all federal funding. And if you really want to see numbers, just take a look at what happened in the women's boxing, weightlifting, track and field, swimming, or cycling, where a male recently finished a long distance race 5 hours and 14 minutes ahead of a woman for a new record by 5 hours. Broke the record by 5 hours. It's demeaning for women, and it's very bad for our country. We're not going to put up with it any longer.
Yeah, every single one of them lies.
What I have just described is only a small fraction of the common sense revolution that is now, because of us, sweeping the entire world. Common sense has become a common theme, and we will never go back. Never. Never going to let that happen. Among my very highest priorities is to rescue our economy and get dramatic and immediate relief to working families. As you know, we inherited from the last administration an economic catastrophe and an inflation nightmare.
We're going to still
Their
have
policies
inflation.
drove up energy prices, pushed up grocery costs, and drove the necessities of life out of reach for millions and millions of Americans. They've never had anything like it. We suffered the worst inflation in 48 years, but perhaps
Angelina, I don't
history
either.
of our country. They're not sure. As president, I'm fighting every day to reverse this damage and make America affordable again.
Okay, I got to pause it. The tariffs aren't going to help, bro. It's not going to help. It's not going to help. Okay, what you're doing is it's just as bad. Like,
Biden especially let the price of
y'all
eggs
should be just
get out of
prepping.
control.
Every one of you should just prep.
The egg price is out of control.
That has nothing to do with Biden. That's avian
We're
flu.
working hard to get it back down. Secretary, do a good job on that.
No, you can't do that until you put in a law saying that they can't match competitor prices. Unfortunately. I told you I'm not biased. Like, there's things I do like about Donald Trump, but there's things like there's things I don't like whatsoever.
Cost of energy. The previous administration cut the number of new oil and gas leases by 95%.
Y'all should be prepping. Y'all should be prepping right now. Sorry, I am eating dinner while we do this because I figured I'd be off live by now. But y'all still want me on here, so we're here. I try not to like.
We have never seen anything like it. That's why on my first day in office, I declared a national energy emergency.
See, a lot of you guys don't know. I took a 2-week ban on TikTok because I said inflation was at an all-time high.
And by far,
when the prices were going up, because I document a lot of prices.
The most talented team ever assembled to go and get it. It's called Drill, Baby, Drill. My administration is also working on a gigantic natural gas pipeline in Alaska, among the largest in the world, where Japan, South Korea, and other nations want to be our partner with investments of trillions of dollars each. There's never been anything like that one. It will be truly spectacular. It's all set to go. The permitting is gotten. And later this week, I will also take historic action to dramatically expand production of critical minerals and rare earths here in the USA.
Okay, we're going to be mining more. So start investing money in your mining stocks.
To further combat inflation, we will not only be reducing the cost of energy, but we'll be ending the flagrant waste of taxpayer dollars. And to that end, I have created the brand new Department of Government Efficiency. DOGE. Perhaps you've heard of it. Perhaps.
Oh, God. That word. Oh, that one.
Which is headed by Elon Musk, who is in the gallery tonight.
He did. He said, drill, baby, drill.
Thank you, Elon. He's working very hard. He didn't need this. He didn't need this. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Do
Everybody
you
here,
think if
even
they
this
had
side,
tried to
appreciates
combat
it.
the avian flu where it first started?
They just
No.
don't want to admit that.
Avian flu's been
Just
around for a
listen
long
to
time.
some of
It
the
will just
appalling
spread. It's kind of
waste
like swine flu.
we
It
have
comes in
already
outbreaks.
identified. $22 billion from HHS
I think if
to
people,
provide
I
free
think if
housing and cars for
if
illegal
we didn't
$45
scrutinize
billion
homesteaders
for
and people
diversity,
having their
equity,
own
and
chickens
inclusion,
so much, people
scholarships
wouldn't
in
be so reliant
Burma,
on these big
$40 million
big patch
to
like
improve the social and
big
economic
packaging
inclusion of
facilities. Jeez
sedentary
Louise.
migrants. Nobody knows what that is. $8 million to promote LGBTQI+.
Caitlin, I don't do policies. We're
in the
just
African
listening
nation
and then we're
of
talking about
Lesotho,
prepping.
which nobody has ever heard
Like I
of.
said,
$60 million
everything's a
for
rumor until
indigenous
somebody touches
peoples
ground. Like,
and
honest to God.
Afro-Colombian empowerment in Central America.
Yeah.
60
Avian flu is worldwide. So him
million
blaming that
for
on the
making
Biden
rice
administration doesn't work.
transgender.
I can see through the bullshit. Like, I go one way and I go
This
the
is
other way. I look at both.
$32 million.
But there
for
is no
left-wing
mining facilities or
propaganda
anything like that being
operates
touched
in
down currently
Moldova.
at this time on any
$10
national
million
parks.
for
That's
male
all theatrics right now.
circumcision
Choose
$20
a
million
location.
for the Arab Sesame
Fake news, I do real news.
It's a program. $20 million for $1.9 billion.
Have a good one, Hotshot.
Recently created decarbonization of homes committee, headed up, and we know she's involved just at the last
Oh my
moment,
God,
the
here we
meeting's passed
go.
over by a woman named Stacey Abrams. Have you ever heard of her? A $3.5 million consulting contract for fish monitoring. $1.5 billion for voter confidence.
Eggs are expensive because the avian flu.
$14 million
But the issue
in
is
social cohesion.
companies that have not been,
$15
productions
million
that have not
for
been
legal
affected with the avian flu, there is no laws set into place where anybody can choose to match competitors' prices. Does that make sense? So just understand that. So, for instance, where I buy my freeze-dried food, their facility has never been touched by the avian flu. He has not jacked his prices up.
$47 million for improving learning outcomes in Asia. Asia's doing very well with learning.
Avian flu is so contagious. It spreads and spreads and spreads.
$101 million for DEI contracts at the Department
Okay.
of Education.
Thank you for a list.
The most ever paid. Nothing even like it. Under the Trump administration, all of these scams, and they're far worse, but I didn't think it was appropriate to talk about them. They're so bad. Many more have been found out and exposed and swiftly terminated by a group of very intelligent, mostly young people, headed up by Elon, and we appreciate it. We found hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud. And we've taken back the money and reduced our
So
debt
Australia
to
has a
fight
ton?
inflation and other things. Taking back a lot of that money. We got it
Conspiracy
just in
theories
time.
have it that they
This
released
is
it to
just
all the
the
countries.
beginning. The Government Accountability Office, a federal government office, has estimated annual fraud of over $500 billion in our nation, and we are working very hard to stop it. We're going to. We're also identifying shocking levels of incompetence and probable fraud in the Social Security program for our seniors, and that our seniors and people that we love rely on. Believe it or not, government databases list 4.7 million Social Security members from people aged 100 to 109 years old. It lists 3.6 million people from ages 110 to 119. I don't know any of them. I know some people that are rather elderly, but not quite that elderly. 3.47 million people from ages 120 to 129. 3.9 million people from ages 130 to 139. 3.5 million people from ages 140 to 149. And money is being paid to many of them. And we're searching right now. In fact, Pam, good luck. Good luck. You're going to find it. But a lot of money
I did.
to people because it just keeps getting paid and nobody does. And it really hurts Social Security. It hurts our country. 1.3 million people from ages 150 to 159 and over 130,000 people, according to the Social Security databases, are aged
I have 8
over
chickens.
160 years old. We have a healthier country than I thought, Bobby.
Did he just call RFK Bobby? I'm going to have to get off of here. I'm having a little bit of an allergic reaction.
To finish, 1,039 people between the ages of 220 and 229. One person between the age of
This is just a lot.
and 249.
I'm going to pause it. Okay, they're yelling about ages and all this other stuff, guys. It's just a bunch of things, a bunch of distractions, a bunch of other things. Here is the realistics of it. We're really close to World War III. Everybody is really fucking pissed off at each other. Our own country being pissed off at each other and screaming and yelling is not going to help us get out of this situation. Yeah, I do know. I was just like laughing about it. I think it's funny. But realistically, every single politician, doesn't matter who you voted for, is going to be a boosting campaign because they want to feel bigger and brighter and smarter than the other guy in the room. That's what it comes down to. They want to feel like they have seized the moment. They are on top of the world. And it's just a bunch of boasting. But at the end of the day, that doesn't change where we are at. So, for anybody who's mad, I just call spade a spade when I see a spade. So there's just a lot of loudness in there. Oh yeah, 100%. I think that we need to get along more than being divided. I think it's astonishing for any political party to be sitting there like this and holding protest signs and all of that. I just think what?
Later, can you wash my socks?
Yes. Anyways, I'm going to go do some parenting. I will see you guys later. Have a good one.